Hello everyone, I am Tacet, and welcome to the Gems of War stream. So, no specific new content today, though next week, wow, do we have a lot of stuff. But today we're mainly going to be doing, or today and this weekend, I have main two objectives that we're going to be doing. The first one is get level 100 priest class. As you can see, we're currently at 94, so I don't think we'll reach it by the end of the stream, but hopefully we'll each reach it by the end of today. So hopefully the stream later today will end up being able to reach that value. But other than that, yeah, the next one up will be Titan. I forget how close we currently are, but Titan level 70 is the other goal we have, which we're actually relatively close to. Actually, we're closer to Titan level 70 than we are to Priest level 100. It might not seem like that because it's like double the levels, but you know, of course, it takes way more EXP to get every single one of these levels. So they're actually about the exact same distance, even though that's technically like double. Yeah, that's kind of funny. I didn't think about that, but yeah, we're basically the same distance from Priest 100 than we are Titan 70. So yeah, we'll start with Priest because of course that's the quickest possible PvP wins we can be getting. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I gotta go do this pet. 21 minutes left because I was setting up the stream and everything, do some other stuff. I still haven't done it yet, so let's go clear through this. Pet battles are actually exceptionally good EXP. Too bad we can't do them infinitely, but they're really quick. 16 EXP. They're better EXP than the class events. Haha. No. Yeah, the class events. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about the class events. I don't know, it just doesn't really seem too necessary. I kind of see why they added it. Maybe the other one, where it's like for a new hero class, might seem more useful. I think that my main thing with it was since I already had like everything on it, it didn't really seem like it helped much. Also, doing it on the lower level account, we barely even reached, actually we still haven't even reached like level 20 on it. We could have off it, but if we only used the free resources, we only would have gotten it from like level 0 to like level 15 or something, if even that, like level 10. So I don't know, it didn't really seem to do like a exceptionally large amount. It feels like it would only have done like one level if you were just doing the free battles, which you could easily just do in PvP. It may just shave off like half an hour, if even that, or just do it in an Explorer. Any info on the new class? I'm pretty sure Spore of the Thread Somewheres has info on it. I actually do not know anything on it on the current moment in time, though if we were to look at the background, if I'm not mistaken, it was Kazale background, wasn't it? So we can assume it's a dwarf, and we can assume it has the dwarf-related perk tree, if that is the case. So if we go under games, and we look at that background, it has like little thingies in the back. It is dwarf, right? It's either dwarf or darkstone. It's one of the two. No, it's not Darkstone. Never mind, it's Dwarf. You have crystals? Yeah, it's definitely Kazale. So this is most likely going to be a Kazale Dwarf, which means it's likely going to have the Dwarf tree. It's going to have, like, stone. It's going to have that other Dwarf tree. Let me see. It's going to have... I don't know for sure, but it's pretty sure it's going to have these. Titan, customize... where's your perk tree thing? It's going to have stone for sure. I don't know what else it will have, because this is basically the dwarf one. It has immune to stun when it takes damage, 2 magic hammers, all brown allies gain 3 armor, gain 4 armor for each dwarf ally, which actually would be relevant if it was on a dwarf hero class, which it will be. Gain barrier when matching brown gems, which is super relevant for dwarves. Gain bonus... Wait, what? Oh, sorry, yeah. Gain bonus mana as well, if you wanted that, when taking brown gems. And the biggest thing, actually, one of the best final perks, because there's not too many good 100 ones, but it has immune to stun, poison, disease, death mark, and devour. And this is pretty much 100% going to be on the one that's dwarf related, because every dwarf in the game has this trait, so it would make sense if they gave it to this guy as well. So I know for sure it's going to have stone. As far as the other 2 trees, I have not the slightest clue. We'd have to check a Spore of the Thread or something, but it's pretty obvious it's going to have stone if it's a dwarf. Like, that's 100%. Like, they wouldn't they wouldn't bother putting a dwarf class into the game without giving it that tree. It's basically made for a dwarf. That skill tree right there. Oh, so hello everyone. Didn't even say hello yet. Hello Churros. Hello Zidicus. Hello JZG. Hello Tim. Hello Exos. Hello Julio. Hello Analyst. Hello Michael. Hello Exos again. Hello Rasa. And hello Osman. Welcome everyone. And good morning. Oh yeah, thank you for the Elmagrim thing on my other account. Yes, we did end up getting Elmagrim and 50 keys earlier. We got Divinia, which we needed, and we got Elmagrim. We didn't actually get any more copies of Dragon Soul, but we already had 3, so that wasn't too big a deal. On the other account, that is. But, yeah, we managed to pull one, which is kind of funny. I don't really think I need one, but, hey, it's our 3rd mythic on the account now. We randomly pulled a Plague one day, and of course we, it's actually kind of funny, because our first mythic was also off an event key drop table when I was trying for something else. I was trying for Crimson Bat one week, and I ended up pulling Draculus instead on accident from event keys. And now the account, I tried getting Divinia, and we did get Divinia, but we also accidentally got a Elmagrim on the other account. So that's our 3rd one below level 100 now. And if I get 4 mythics on it, that will be the first account I've ever had 4 mythics on before level 100. I've done it 3 times. I've gotten 3 times before level 100, but I haven't done it for up to 4 yet. Technically, you could have literally everyone in the game, depending on how slowly you play out the game. You know, leveling-wise. Realistically, you would only have 1 mythic, even 1 mythic before level 100. Normally, it would take more so towards like 500, or even 1,000, depending on how quickly you level. Because, of course, if you're playing like literally every day for several hours, you could easily be level 1,000 without a mythic. But if you're only playing like maybe a few hours a week, you could easily be have like a few mythics at like 100 or even lower. Okay, let's go and throw it in the furnace. Could you recommend a team for Green Guild War Day? You don't have any mythics and you don't have web spinner. Then I don't think you can build a team. There's just some things that you just can't build if you don't have it. And I don't think you would have enough to really build anything. You'd probably have to build some kind of triple team with the strongest green you have. What is the strongest greens you have as far as damage? Just basically build around them into Dark Maiden. And just keep spamming Dark Maiden at them. Also, hello Jen, and hello Zibarus, and hello Pablo, and Sheriff. I mean Paulo. Welcome everyone. Oh, and hello Demon Angel. Aren't you going for the leaderboard this week? I didn't even bother double checking who made the leaderboard for the class event thing either. I probably will be trying for it on the new hero class. Oh, by the way, I didn't even mention that at the beginning of the stream, which I meant to when I was mentioning all the other stuff. But next Friday, we have something, 2 new things coming. We have a new mythic, which is, it's gonna maybe be good, maybe be horrible. It's a true damage mythic, which, obviously true damage isn't that good at the moment, but if true damage ever makes a comeback, it's gonna be a pretty relevant, troop. But, other than that, we're getting our first ever new hero class, which is gonna be cool. So, we'll see how that pans out. It looks like it's gonna be a Kazil dwarf, from what we can tell. I still haven't seen Spoiler Threads to see what its full trees might be, but hopefully it's something fun. The stone tree is actually one of the better trees, though, which it almost guarantees going to have. It has infinite barrier, it has extra brown mana, and it has some of the best immunities in the game. Okay, we'll go throw that down. Hello, Carbos, welcome. Alright, we'll take the yellow there, get the surge, throw in furnace down. Get another poke. And double kill the furnace. And then I think we have 1 more battle. And then we gain a few more of the purple guys. And never mind, 2 more battles. How much more time do we have left on that? I keep like delaying it. We probably have like 3 minutes left. We should be able to make it in time. Okay, let's take the yellow to purple. Throw in furnace down. Get a double kill. Never mind, we don't have it yet. Throw another furnace down. Now we can throw it. Oops, let's take our mana first. Go for the hit. Take the last bit of our mana. And that should pretty much be matched. Move that. Go for the hit. And another one to the kill. And Ubestet. Actually, we could have done either of them. Well, actually, no. We did have to go Ubestet there. Doing it the other way wouldn't have been enough damage. And let's claim our last 2 EXP and claim our pets. I keep getting really bad luck and only getting 1. I feel like I get really bad streaks of just 1 almost every single possible time. Pets, that is, I'm referring to. Oops, why'd I do that? I should have threw Ubistet first. Fail. Should have done double kill then Ubistet. I wasted a lot of damage off of that. Let me get rid of Summoner. Oh no, he's gonna summon. No! I failed! Luckily he has such low stats, but still. Okay, let's throw Infernus at it. Oh, I should have taken a little bit more mana for Ubistet. Just so we had it. Oh, you actually got a kill! What are you doing? What are you doing trying to get a kill with 56 HP? I mean 56 attack. There goes my team, all shuffled up. And now we just have a gigantic toad. What is he even called? Oh, he's literally called Giant Toad. I forgot. Okay, that's funny. We'll go take, I guess this is a purple, throw Infernus at it match. Actually, we could take in Skull too, but there we go. Let's see how many copies we get. Give us those rewards. Thank you very much. What? But 9 purple, though. We managed to hit all the purple pet food, but we only got 1 mini mushroom. What even? How many does that bring us up to? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. If we got any more than 1, we could have upgraded him. Really? Well, at least we got 9 purple pet food, which makes up for that slightly, but still, wow. Anyways. How much time do we have left, by the way? We had, oh, we still had 10 minutes. That's fine. Okay. What was even in the Soul Forge this week? I think it was just Tesla, right? I don't know why I'm lucking. Unless there's a Ubistet, there's nothing I would ever need to craft. And even if there is a Ubistet here, I would probably be hesitant to craft it. Well, I can craft 25 Legends if I wanted to, or 5 Mythics. Yeah, we do finally have enough to craft 5 if we really wanted to, which is cool. Anyways, not like we need to. Let's go and, yeah, let's go grind out PvP. Of course, as I mentioned, we have 6 more levels to go do on Priest. I believe we're almost at level 97, so a little bit less than that. Oh, you do have Web Spinner then. Well, all you have to do is just put 2 mana generators and another damage source on it, depending on what you have. You generally use Dark Maiden as one of the generators just because it's really low mana cost, and you could set a +1 red to it to get it up quickly. As far as specifics, I don't know, I'm trying to think of some. I normally just start with Dark Maiden, Web Spinner, Basin, and work from there. I currently don't have any mid-range teams off the top of my head. What do we even need here? Go throw that down. You've been farming arcanes and explore to level up kingdoms, and you're leveling up super quickly. You've probably gained 100 levels this week alone. Does the EXP curve increase eventually? Yes, but it doesn't really increase much until you reach level 1000 plus. But it is technically possible to gain, if you're under level 1000, I think it's possible to gain around 200 to 250 levels per week, possibly even more, depending on how much you play. It is possible to reach level 1000 in 1 month. It has been done before by people. It takes a lot of play time, but it is technically possible. But yeah, it starts curving once you get above 1000. You really start noticing it about 1050, and it's exceptionally evident after like 1100. But until then, I believe almost every level from 100 to 1000 is almost the exact same amount of EXP that you need per level. It might even be the exact. It doesn't actually show anywhere within game, which is kind of weird, but it's pretty much the same. At least until 1000 plus. Though once you do reach 1000 plus, you start getting 1 event key and 1 glory. 1 event key and 100 glory per level. It's a lot of resources initially, but once you reach my level, it becomes almost nothing. We get it like a few times a week. That's barely anything. But still a nice little extra something. Okay, what was I about to go do? Oh, yeah, I was about to check. What am I even using for Green Guild War? Well, today's purple, so we're going to be running Infinite Purple Loop with Elamagrim. Elamagrim's still in the drop table, too, in event keys. Of course, you don't need Elamagrim, but it's, you could either... The 2 biggest things to build around if you do own them is, of course, Infernus or Elamagrim. I normally go for both. But, it's definitely not needed. Let's see, Guild Wars. Actually, then again, purple and blue days are probably some of the harder days if you don't have some of the mythics, I think. Also, we did really good on Brown Day with that team. 3-5. Currently, our goblins are doing horrible, though. But anyways, I'm looking at my defense. Oh, yeah, I use mass freeze because everyone runs loop on that day. Let me see. Where is my Guild War Green these days? I might need to revamp whatever we're even using. Because I'm using a Dark Maiden team myself. I'm actually still using the Dark Maiden Web Spinner team. I'm just using it with Mythics. Which is why I always forget what the cheaper options are. Because I always just plop Mythics in there. Because they work a lot better. But because I don't even need to set my banner. I already have Queen Aurora doing it for me. And then we have Yasmin Chosen to loop with the other loop. And Dark Maiden. Pretty much Dark Maiden is almost every green day, I feel like. But the only real big issue with this is, of course, the freeze. It has no anti-freeze. I guess technically, Black Beast does not... There's actually something really funny. You know what? There is... I still have the Archer thing set up. I started making teams and I didn't bother finishing it for the video. I've made up a couple of them. I didn't obviously put all of them in yet. But I feel like some kind of Black Beast Archer team could potentially be the way to go for Green Day these days. It's really cheap. You only need Archer to a decent degree of leveling, and you can just infinitely spam Black Beast. Basically, the whole premise of this is under Archer, you have two different summons that you can utilize. If you go under Hero and you go under Archer. This can be done with a couple of different hero classes too, but Archer's green-oriented anyway, so it works out even better for Green Guild War Day. But the main reason, or the main thing that you would use here is backup combined with, where is it? Oh, never mind. You would need level 70 Archer to make it work. But if you had level 70 Archer, you would need backup into a 25 or into Child of the Sky, and backup makes it so there's a 50% chance that whenever something dies on your team, that it will summon a bandit there, and you combine that with Heronif, which is a 25% chance to summon a Heronif every single time you cast a spell. And between the combination of these two things, your team will naturally always have a 4th slot to devour. So you just keep devouring it with Black Beast over and over and over again. And as long as you have these two traits in Black Beast, you can pretty much put whatever you want for the other two troops. Your team would be Black Beast, Hero using some kind of weapon to fill the rest of the color, Dark Maiden, and whatever your last slot is would just be something that boosts you up initially, like an array or something. Also, you don't have to worry about this lowering your score like what a Sunbird would, because Devour does not count towards points. That's bad in that you can't use it against the enemy, though that's good because if you do it on yourself, it doesn't penalize you if you devour yourself with Black Beast. So the combination of these two traits, you can technically try doing it with just backup, but it might be pretty inconsistent. You kind of do need the level 70 trait to really make it work consistently, because it will make sure you always have a way to summon. But yeah, every 4th cast you do, you'll just automatically get to summon. So yeah, it's gonna work. It would work out pretty decently. And I believe that's the cheapest possible viable Green Day you can make. Maybe I'll actually use that next week. I would have to change my hero class for it, of course. And I'd be using a maxed hero class, which is kind of redundant. But I don't know, we might give it a shot just to see what we can actually do with it. Also, this trait would actually come in handy too. It gives... oh, never mind. I thought it gave attack and magic. Never mind. Ignore what I just said. Ignore that. That's actually still useless. I was going to say, if it gave attack, it could actually give us some attack before we devour it, but nope. Because if it was a... Oh, actually, you know what? We could use the Strix version, right? All Strix allies gain 1 attack every turn. Boom! That actually works out better if we were using the other version of this team, because this is a Strix. So basically, we get to summon on it. It'll last a few turns before we devour it with Black Beast. We then devour it with Black Beast, and then boom! Black Beast back to max HP. It gains a few extra attack because of the thing and all that good stuff. But yeah, I believe that's what you would run for Green Day. I think would be your best possible option as far as cheap teams are concerned. Oops, I don't want to use that. Don't want to use my Green Guild War now. Unless it's actually Green Guild War Day, there's no point in us using that. You know what? I might actually try that. Has Green Guild War Day happened yet? I think I might legitimately go use that and just see what happens. Just for fun. Because I think that team has a lot of potential. Especially compared to what normally gets used as a counter on Green Day. Because it actually counters what is normally used. With one exception. If they're using Forest Troll for slots. The whole team will fall apart. But as long as they're not using a entangle, which most people probably wouldn't bother trying to entangle a green day, because green generally has a lot of immunity to it. But of course, if someone's running Farce, Troll, Nyx, then we're kind of out of luck. Because we wouldn't have any way to cleanse it, unless we had some kind of weapon for it. But then we'd have to waste our entire weapon slot for just a cleanse for our Black Beast. Okay, we'll go and double kill that. Aw, it didn't kill it initially, so he still got the summon. Oh well, one more hit will do it. You just got Dragon Soul and Divinia and 50 chests. Very nice. Congrats. Also, hello, Jeremy. Welcome. What do you use on Purple Day? I use Elamagrim Loop. I use this team, and this one actually is strong enough to use in PvP, so I'll go use it real quick. I use this. Hellcat into Elamagrim. Technically, there's a new option for this too. You could use the new brown-purple thing, but I generally don't use that just to block the... it blocks Elamagrim less. If you're using it in the context of a dragon team, you'd probably use it instead. But this isn't really a dragon team. This is more so a infinitely loop Elamagrim team. But yeah, you basically just get Hellcat up immediately. You throw Hellcat down on any extra turn you have. And then you basically just auto-win off of that. I should have taken those blues first. And that's why you don't block it on brown, because you do want the mana going into it if you can. Do we take the purple here? Yeah, I guess we start working up our mana back up. Get another Hellcat down, get rid of all these useless blues we don't need. And now you just keep casting Elamagrim until you win. Oh. He has that one, he has 2 immunities to burn, which actually got in the way right there. Ideally, they would have absolutely nothing with immune to burn. But he appears to have a decent amount this time around. But ideally, you'll just get like infinite Elamagrims, and then just throw the Infernus for cleanup. It is pretty important on specifically Purple Day to have Infernus. Normally, you don't need Infernus to properly make Elamagrim work. But on Purple Day, it's kind of mandatory because there's not too many other good purple burns that are out there. That's pretty much what it looks like. Once it gets going, it generally auto-wins. Unless something really, really bad happens with a miss or something. But yeah, that tends to be how it goes. It's actually pretty consistent, 9,500. It can fail sometimes and even lose very, very occasionally, depending on what their high-impact purple is. Like if they have Infernus themselves or something, it could backfire if it gets a little bit too much mana and just starts going crazy. But for the most part, it tends to be pretty tame. The other slight issue with it is most people will be running Mercy against it, which sets you back initially. It doesn't too bad because you get Hellcat up, and as long as you get a good Hellcat clear, because if they use Mercy, they're just feeding your Hellcat to full mana, basically, especially if they miss. Cheaper versions of purple, probably, I think one of the better versions to use, even though I personally don't use it that often, like almost never, would be purple Skull Spam into Stargazer. I feel like would have a decent amount of potential. Especially if you use one of the better hero classes like Assassin with it now. Like trying to go all in Assassin, and try doing that with something. Especially if you had it max, though I know most people probably don't have it max, but even if it's only level 70, it would still be fine. At level 70, you get its 30% dodge, which makes it actually able to survive and not die. It would actually be a somewhat decent tank. 30% dodge is definitely not a small number. Okay, we'll go for Infernus. And that's a match. You just had a 1-trophy PvP match where a single KrissTigger with 2 life kept getting full mana every 2 turns. And won after summoning 12 to 15 dragons. Wait, what? You shouldn't be getting mana every single turn. Unless it was just explode spamming with something else. That or it was getting really lucky with every cast it did. Which technically is possible, but very, very unlikely. Alright, we'll go and I'll move that over. He'll Spirit Fox that, which is annoying. Demon get full mana back up. We'll just go and try taking out first slot off a Cascade. Apparently not. And he's still got the skull. Oh well. 1 HP! Really? I guess we'll Ubisted it because he's only at 1. Luckily it kills the Spirit Fox, so 1 less Drainer to deal with. Ooh, he took out a lot of mana right there. And I did not Surge either. But that should be enough. All we have to do is kill Corvash and we win. And we won. And down it goes. Yep, that's pretty much exactly what we're doing right now. Ooh, ultra rare ingot. Very nice. We're trying to finish out the priest grind, and then we're heading right into Titan. And then doing the Titan grind. My hopes is, well, my plan is 100 priest by the end of today. Followed by level 70 Titan by the end of this weekend. Followed by, ideally, level 100 Titan by the end of next week. So we have it for invasions. I wish I could have it for raids as well, but it's fine. It's fine if we don't. Also, another thing to keep in mind, we're going to gain a decent amount of EXP from actually playing it within raids itself. Because each one of those battles should be giving us 2 EXP, which of course would add up to quite a bit of extra EXP for the hero class. We're not finishing all this stream, no. No. We're definitely not finishing it this stream, I can assure you that. We're definitely finishing it by the end of the day, though. But we're not finishing it this stream. That was originally slightly going to be the plan, but it's definitely not going to be. I couldn't get enough grind on it yesterday, and we're still like a good 5-6 hours away from getting it maxed. This stream's probably just going to be the normal like 3 or so hours or so. Okay, we'll go get the double kill. I don't know what I'll do once I finally hit every single hero class max. It's gonna feel weird again. Because the only other thing we'll have to grind is... oh, we actually did have extra turn there, but we didn't need it. The brown over to red. But the only other thing we'll have to grind is probably some ingots, because it's gonna take forever to get every single weapon in Mythic. Or, you know, not every single weapon in Mythic, but I mean upgrading every Mythic weapon. Or, you know, the Mythic weapons that there are now. I still haven't even maxed a single weapon yet. Or a single relevant weapon. By relevant weapons, I mean legendary and mythic weapons. And I don't think most people even have yet. Unless someone bothered opening a lot of gem keys already. No one should have maxed weapons. Unless they did that. Even if you grinded for like 20 hours a day, I still don't think you would have had a max legend weapon yet. Or obviously not a max mythic yet either. I'm pretty sure some people are getting close if they used keys already. And next week we're going to start seeing a lot of them as well. Because that's the first time when people are actually going to bother actually throwing them down will be during the next mythic that comes out. A good majority of people who've been holding out on opening any keys will be opening them all then. Yes, we currently have 4 mythic ingots. All of them we've gotten from non-battle means. It's all the free ones we've gotten because it's 3.5 and other things. Like today we got another one because of the calendar. Ended up giving us the mythic ingot. We got 2 from packs and 1... I forget where the 4th one came from. I know for sure it wasn't from PvP though. But it was all from like normal stuff that they gave out. It's like, hey, 3.5 is here, blah, 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 blah. And all those kind of things is how we got all of them so far. Let me see. I also got in the other one off the very first week because I didn't hit 1.9k. So I would technically have maybe one more than what people would normally have right about now. Where am I looking for? I'm looking for weapon. But yeah, I believe we're at 4 mythic ingots if we go under any weapon. Yes, we're currently at 4. Which I'm saving them for whenever a new mythic weapon comes into the game. By mythic weapon, I mean like a real mythic weapon like Dawnbringer. Because Dawnbringer's benefits are relatively bad. So if they ever add another mythic weapon, it's almost guaranteed to have better perks than a Dawnbringer. Just because Dawnbringers are so bad to begin with. All Dawnbringer does at the final things is destroy a yellow gem, not that good. Gain 4 armor, not that good. Gain 2 attack, not that good. Gain 4 life, not that good. And destroy a random red gem. And all 5 of those trigger every single time it casts, which are all not particularly good. But yeah, it's pretty underwhelming for a mythic weapon to have such horrible effects, so I'm hoping that whatever next mythic weapon they add will have much better effects than these. And I don't know, I personally don't feel like it's worth going into Dawnbringer. Of course, it's still at this current moment in time, I believe, the most viable thing to really put them into, just because Dawnbringer is so much better, and you do gain 1 higher magic for it, which is nice. But I don't know, I'm holding off and just hoping that the next mythic weapon is good, because we will definitely have another mythic weapon before we'll ever have enough mythic ingots to upgrade one single mythic weapon to max, so I'm just holding out on it. Legends, I'm obviously just spamming into the divine thingy, just because it's really insane. Though I believe we currently have 0 of them, if I'm not mistaken. We haven't gotten several of them from battle, though. I think like 2 or 3, maybe 4. Upgrade weapon. Yeah, we're currently at 0. We need 5 to get 1 more magic. And then we almost start getting into the really good ones. We'll gain 4 armor every single time, which is semi-relevant, but then we start to get into the really relevant ones, like Cleanse Self every cast, Explode or Random Yellow Gem. If this triggers before the gem spawn, this is the strongest weapon in the entire game. And on top of that, gains Barrier every time. But yeah, if this triggers before the gem spawn, there is no weapon stronger than this weapon. Not even Dawnbringer, not even anything. Assuming in the Divine team, of course. You would still have to use a full Divine team, but... if you're using a full Divine team, there's definitely nothing stronger than that, if that functions how we think it functions. I don't think anyone has gotten to that point yet to actually confirm if it functions the way pretty much everyone thinks it will. But if it does, then it's definitely the best weapon in the entire game. Which is unfortunate, because it's actually currently unobtainable by any means if you don't already have it. They'll be adding ways probably next patch, because there's a lot of people mentioning stuff about it, since obviously weapons are really important now, yet like 1/5 the weapons in the game are near unobtainable, or literally unobtainable. Yeah, all the affixes are always after spell, like, so things like the 4 armor and 2 attack and all those things I was mentioning on the weapon, they all trigger from the spell itself. I'm aware of that. It's always the last perks. The first 5 are always stats. And the last 5 are always affix, or however many it has, depending on the weapon. Rares have 1, ultra rares 2, so on and so forth. Are all affixes that affect the weapon itself when it casts. And it tells you on the card as well which ones you have. Well, currently it's showing none. But it would have a text here saying what each one of them are, if we actually had any. Though we currently have none. Okay, we'll go and get a double kill there. Go for the explosion. Go for another poke. And dead. What are you using for Guild War attack team tonight? I'm using Elmagrim Loop. I'm using Hellcat, Elmagrim, Infernist, and Umberwolf is my team. Umberwolf for Perpetual Purple Storm, Hellcat to get our red mana that we need initially to go get Elmagrim up, as well as to keep him up, as well as Anti-Mercy slightly. And then, why did I just give him so much mana? We might actually just lost that. But then we just go into Infinite Elmagrim Loop, and if we need, we throw in Furnace for cleanup. That's pretty much the team. Okay, we have Ubistet. Not enough yet, so we'll throw in Furnace, then we Ubistet, then we win. So he'll get Skull distracted. We'll do that. He'll take Skull, throw in Furnace, throw into this, and that should be full mana into win. Into another Furnace. We throw that, get a Skull here, come on. Okay, never mind. We'll throw in Furnace, and down it goes. What was your question? My bad. Let's see. Can I show your blue team of attack? Which one are we using? I switched to some kind of weird Azura team, didn't I? We ended up switching our blue team up quite a bit compared to before. Oh yeah, I'm using the Corvash Azura combo. It's a pretty standard team. But yeah, I'm just using Corvash Azura and just running it that way. I was running it with the Bard class too, so we could get Skady and Dawnbringer up. Basically, whenever you're using Dawnbringer, the only hero class you should ever use with it these days is pretty much Bard. It's basically the hero class made for Dawnbringer now, just because it's so superior with it compared to most other options. But yeah, the cheaper option here is the main team is running off of Corvash Azura. This alone is enough to win most blue days. You have all your mana generation you need, and you have your anti-mana generation for the opposing team. So that alone is enough. Skady's here for blue support, for the Perpetual Blue Storm, as well as backup summon. And Dawnbringer's just here for sheer damage, as well as barrier. As well as the fact that the class actually gives us slightly more benefit. It's not really something just thrown into PvP or anything, but it's strong enough that it does win on blue days. But yeah, basically you throw Azura every blue day. Azura and or Corvash. It's they're pretty staple things for every blue day, just because of how strong they are. And in the case of Azura, she's insanely easy to obtain. All you have to do is complete out Merlantis Kingdom, and you already have her. Okay, we'll go and move all that over. Go for a double hit. What am I... Oh, never mind, I already answered what I'm using for tonight. But yeah, tonight I'm running Element Grim Loop. When you know, what do you mean, then? So, you know Exploding Yellow Gem is after casting spell, and after Yellow Reds. We need to know if it's before or after, is basically what I'm saying with that. And once we know that, we'll know exactly how strong it is. Regardless of which way it is, it's still really strong. It's just, if it happens before, it is overpowered strong. If it happens after, it's strong, but it's not as strong. But we'll see. And by overpowered strong, I don't know. I believe in contexts of other weapons, it'd be fine. The problem is in the context of this weapon, it would just be way, way, way insanely good value. It'd basically be like what a deep bore does, where it makes the board smaller before it does its cast. It'll essentially do the exact same thing, except it gets an extra gem of value in most situations. Because more often than not, you'd be getting, well, not actually. I guess that's where the inconsistency comes. Because it does a random gem of that color. So it could potentially only give you 4 off the board. Whereas the other Deep Bore is a guarantee 8. Though this could potentially give you 9 off the board, which is a little bit better. Since it's not always going to hit that, though. You would need to make sure that every yellow is within the inner square of the board. If a single one's in the outer square, you could lose a lot of value if it randomly hits it. So I guess, you know what, it might not be as overpowered as I thought. I forgot, because it doesn't have as... It's really inconsistent, and we'll see that a lot. It's going to be really luck-based, unless we could deliberately keep it in the inner square. But there's currently no way to just deliberately put stuff in the inner square. That'd be cool if there actually was a mechanic on that. Like, a ability that automatically moves every single gem of a certain color from out of the outer square into the inner square. Randomly into one of the inner spots. Of the, that'd be a 6x6 area, right? Yeah, like, basically move every gem of a certain color from the outer square into the inner 6x6. That'd be an amazing ability. I don't know how hard that would be to code, but that would be an amazing ability to have. And would work exceptionally well with every single thing that has an explosion based on a certain color. This would seem like such a fun mechanic. Also, another mechanic I wish they used a lot more, which makes me want to play Darkest Dungeon, is movement-related mechanics. This game very, very lacks movement mechanics. They exist, but they are very underused, and there's a lot of potential to have with them. Like, literally just an entire game that's based around abilities that utilize movement along the team. There we go, we'll go throw that down. And down it goes. On console, blue defends are Anu plus Undyne. Gotta use Undyne as well. Anu Scepter plus Undyne? No one has Anu Scepter upgraded yet, do they? Anu Scepter Max is actually not too bad these days. Oh, you mean Anu as in the guy that gains +1 to all blues per turn? Oh no, you mean for invade or for defend? For defend, yeah, Undyne can be a bit of an issue. But I don't think anyone would bother using the other guy that gives +1 to blue on defend. That wouldn't really seem too useful. But as far as invading, I wouldn't really bother with either. Maybe the blue guy for +1 to all, but Undyne is very, very situational. You would only use it if the opposing team had either, like, pure blue for whatever reason, or if they had a lot of AoE. And you can easily build your team out of AoE if you're referring to the enemy team. So Submerge, you can easily counter. The fact that he silences all blue, not so much. You'd have to make sure that you have some immunities to some degree, or at least a cleanse for it with immune. Either or. That's actually one of the reasons why I run Bard as well. If any of you are wondering, it's not just because it has the +1. That is one of the main reasons. is because it has +1 yellow to all allies per turn. But it's also the only hero class with immune to silence currently, which is very useful on Blue Day because of Undying, as well as a few other options that sometimes gets used, like silence spam. Hey, a treasure gnome. Do we go for that? Sure. Okay, what do we get from the gnome? Haven't been getting too many gnomes lately, but of course it's not the event, so it's to be expected. Oh, he better not get full mana. I deliberately did that, and it's kind of hoping he wouldn't go crazy. I keep forgetting, we have cleanse on our hero. It's so handy. And eventually we'll have cleanse on our cast as well. That's just going to be so much cleanse. We have cleanse on every extra turn we do, plus eventually we'll have cleanse every single time we cast this weapon. Currently we don't, but we will. We're pretty close to it. I believe it gets at level 7, or +7, and we're currently at +4. Okay, what do we get from the gnome? We get useless, is what we get from it. The common ingot is better than the 2 minor trait stones, or at least for me it is. Yeah, all you have to do to counter that is just use things that have immune to silence. As long as you have at least one troop that's really solid on your team with immune to silence, it's normally fine. And Dawnbringer with immune to silence on Bard is, you're still covering half manas, which is nice. And it doesn't have to be, of course, be Dawnbringer. You could use any double color weapon. The only big issue with that, though, I believe the second best would be Fire and Ice, but most people don't own it. But once they finally add all older weapons to the game, that's probably what most people will run. Something along those lines. Well, we'll go and we have a problem here. I don't have enough to kill it. And he's about to Infernus. I mean, he's about to do the thing. So we're going to actually throw Infernus here and hope we get an extra turn. That is not what happened. Okay. We'll go and, I guess, get our weapon back up. It's going to take a while to try getting Infernus. As long as he doesn't take a skull, we're okay. And what to move, what to move. So we'll take a yellow over. Go Infernus, kill that. And he gets the poke, so now we don't have our mana. Don't even have a skull I could go take. Oh, yes, I did. What am I saying? We'll go grab that. Actually, we have 2 skulls we could go take. And then Ubistet. And then dead. Nice. What a turn. And down he goes. Hello, Ellen. Welcome. Lightning struck your house and zapped your Xbox. That's not good. You feel so lonely without your Gems of War. Aww. That's horrible. Well, you could try making a new account and go play PC mobile version. If nothing else, that's cross-platform, so you'll always have it around. Okay, let's go and go ahead over here. Also, I was going to say, we're going to try for like 8,888 subscribers, but we keep losing subscribers. That's not really YouTube's fault, though. Not really my own. Because the way that YouTube works now is it basically spams. If you're subscribed to someone, or you guys have probably seen it, if you're subscribed to someone and they're live streaming, it like spams it on every single screen you see. Like, hey, this person is live streaming, you should probably go watch them. And it can be really annoying if you don't actually want to watch that person. So it's one of the reasons why you may like notice whenever we like start a stream, for probably like the first hour in particular, we might lose like several subscribers. But it's mainly because it's, of course, not people watching us on a regular basis, with YouTube constantly advertising it to every single person. I can see how that gets annoying. Alright, we'll throw Infernus down. I mean, Ubistet. Wow, double. Very nice. Go get the Infernus into there. Oops, I just completely moved my chat. 1 second. There we go. You start a mobile account at least, and play on PC mobile then? Yeah, pretty much. And they're cross-platform, so you'd always have it. I personally feel like everyone, even if you are on console, should make a PC mobile Amazon version. Just because you could play it on the go if you ever wanted to, and just have an account for that. Even if it's just your side account, it's still nice to have. Both of my accounts are on PC, but it'd still work if you had like one on the console version and then one on the other versions of the game, which is PC Mobile Amazon, is all linked together. Okay, we'll just wait this out. Get an Ubistet down. Get double kill. He'll kill itself out. There we go. Do some tasks, but actually build a team and play it in PvP. I don't know if I have any tasks that are related to a team, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I have one. What was it related to? We have to make a monster team. Trying to think of what a triple monster is that uses hero. That we can actually build off of what we currently have. So we have to build a triple beast team. Well, I guess we could just use a normal beast team with that. That's actually not too bad. I'm not using the right hero class to really be able to utilize that, though. Let's see. Suncrest is pretty useless. Monster and the other one should be okay to do, though. First things first, let's go open a bunch of gold keys, I guess. Let's go do that. Open 50. Skip. 50. Skip. Okay, let's go use, I guess we'll try... These teams are going to be super clunky if we try building it with hero, though, is the only problem. I guess we'll try the Suncrest first, because we only have to do 5 battles with it. And there's a lot of yellow in Suncrest. So let's go build it. Let's go rename this team to, suggested teams. And let's go and actually put something here. So, was it Suncrest or Strix? I think it was Suncrest specifically. Let me double check it before I go and put the team together. Yes, it is Suncrest specifically. So that does give us a few more options. Did you have to, wait, does that have to be unique or non-unique? I believe some of them actually allow you to do any. Oh, it doesn't have to be unique. Sweet. Okay. So we could just go and, you know what that means then. Hold up. Wait, there's one specific thing I know we could do. I believe one of those plus troops are in this kingdom. Wait. Where's Suncrest? We're gonna build the funniest team ever. If it's what I think it is. Oh wait, we have Sunbird. Ah, never mind. The other troop I was thinking of isn't here. Triple Sunbird, go! I'm actually not kidding. I'm seriously not kidding. Sunbird, Mountain Crusher. We got this. Clear Filter, Mountain Crusher. A perfectly well-balanced team of Sunbirds. Let's see. Brown, red. Actually, do we even need a +1 for our thing? I don't think we do. There's a better way of doing this. Let's do that and change class. You would think you have a perk that helps us here. Never mind. We can gain 1 to yellow or 1 to green. Neither of those are helpful. Or we can gain enchant every time we take green. All 3 of those are pretty useless. Never mind. I guess enchant would technically be the best, but we'll just leave it as is. None of them are gonna bother with them. Anyways, let's go with this. Perfectly well-balanced team of Sunbirds. Oh, why am I doing that? I should just be using +2 purple, +1 red, -1 yellow. Where'd it go? And I guess I will give myself enchant just because we can. It'll be better than having nothing. And there we go. We're pretty much just completely on the tactician. I mean, the knowledge tree. Only ones we're not on is the insanely good 2 life to all allies every extra turn and the cleanse every extra turn. Are the only 2 other ones we bothered going for. And of course, once we reach 100, we get 2 life to all divines every turn, which is quite amazing as well to help us never die. Anyways, let's go and use this. And yeah, let's just see what happens here. It is technically what it said. It said to use 3 Suncrest of any kind. That is technically 3 Suncrest of any time. And it did not specify it had to be unique. And this is not unique for sure. Well, we gained enchant off the green, so that's nice. So that did come into play already. And I'm actually going to hold because I want his team to go down some before we bother doing something. Can we stop gaining extra turns? I guess we'll start extra turn spamming. Well, we got all 3 Sunbirds. Let's just keep casting Sunbirds, I guess. We'll cast Sunbird after Sunbird. Sunbird number 1. He'll take a Skull. Sunbird number 2. He'll take a Firebomb. And Sunbird number 3. And we won. And that should count for a +1 towards it. Let me double check so we're not wasting time. And yes, it does! It counts! It counts. Obviously, I won't be trying it against the Divine team. It'll instantly die against that. But we should be able to do it against most of the other stuff. The Nyx team and the Divine team, it won't be able to win against. And probably some variants of Dragon. But everything else, it should be okay for the most part. Also, probably mana drain spam this team probably also wouldn't work with. Or work against, I mean. Oh, let's take the brown there. Throw a Sunbird to go clear this out. We actually have Enrage, but it doesn't matter because we're currently entangled. 1.5 times the 0 is not going to get us too far. And even though it hits through traits, it doesn't hit through entangle. Okay, we'll go cleanse all that off. 1 HP, really? Okay, we'll go and... I'm not going to bother killing it yet. We're using Sunbird with split damage. It'd make most sense just to kill it that way. What drops do we have? I guess we take just a red into red. Didn't get it. Gives us free red. Double Sunbird dead. And that's match. He'll skull poke us, and he goes down to the second Sunbird. No, it doesn't actually have to be unique if it doesn't specifically mention it in most situations. There might be some where they forgot to mention the text, but from what I've seen so far, if it doesn't say specifically use unique, it doesn't have to be unique. Okay, we'll go move that down. Get our enchant, take a purple. But though most of them do say unique, almost all of them do. The ones that don't give as good of a resource tend to not say unique. Though I already used my repick. I forget what it was on, but it was pretty pointless. Whatever the other task was, so I just repicked it into the new one. Well, there's different variants of each task. It could give you the exact same task and one time tell you to use unique and the next time tell you it doesn't have to be unique. But generally, if it's giving a smaller amount of resources, it's more often that it will ask you not to do it unique. Though if it's giving you like 10 gems or something, it's almost always, if not always, is going to say to use unique. Actually, all three of our other ones are giving us 10 gems. But they're also, again, all unique, like I mentioned. Let's see. But the one, like this one, which I believe is only giving us 5 glory keys, is not unique. Actually, I don't even think it's giving us that much. It's giving us something really small. But we only have to win 5 times, so it's not that many. I think we only have one more battle left. And we'll just do it against fire bombs. Hey, he has a Sunbird thrown in there. Which Sunbird will win. Oh, Treasure Gnome as well. Oh, no! That's actually really bad. Luckily, he's being blocked by Sunbird, though. So thank you for using Sunbird. That actually helped us out a lot. If he wasn't using Sunbird, that would be a little scary. It might still be. I need to make sure I have enough mana to kill it out. Let me get a second Sunbird. We're going to need 2. Sunbird mana, where are you? We don't have any. I guess we'll re-enchant, even though we already have it. Take full mana, throw a double Sunbird, go from there. Okay, we should be fine. So he's going to Sunbird or take Skull. Never mind, we won. There we go. What did we get from the gnome? And there we go. We get 5 glory keys. Oh, that actually wasn't too bad. That is, though. Stop giving us 2 miners. Every single time we keep getting 2 miners from it. It's horrible. We don't need minor trait stones. Okay, let's move on to the next team then. Let's go build a beast team, or do we go with... like, these have to be unique. They both say it, but that one didn't say unique. Because it only had a small amount, and it was for a small amount of resources. Only 5 glory keys. Well, I guess it's 100 glory. That's still actually not too bad. Anyways, monsters or beasts? Which one to go for? I think beast would be easier, so let's go for monsters first. And see what we could do. So, I believe we do a Glaceon-related team if we're going to bother doing this then. Because if I'm not mistaken, Glaceon counts as a monster. And then we just build the entire team around Glaceon with some kind of hero weapon. So what do we have as far as monster options? Monster, monster, monster. Do the monster mash. Let's see. Useless, 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 useless. Decent. Get rid of that. We're going to probably need a different weapon. Decent. Actually, we do need something with blue. What's the best blue monster in the game? Well, Corvash is pretty high up there. Let's see. There's an easier way of searching for this. Where's blue? Let's see. Crimson Bat first slot if we go up against Divine. We could legitimately go do that with Glaceon Skull Spam. That'd be funny. Yeah, I believe we go either Corvash or the Glaceon. And I think we're going to go with Corvash. Okay, let's get Alpha Blue. We need a... Is there a monster that uses all 3 of these colors? Brown, red, and green. I don't believe so. Apply filter. No, there is none. Wait, why am I trying to build it into all brown? I could just use a, I'm like building as if it's a green day or something. Krog the Dread. You need purple, though. We're not gonna, I mean, never mind. You need red now. Don't you deny red? No. Yes. Transform reds into Doom Skulls. So you deny red, so that wouldn't work. Chimera. They're both horrible. Both of them are horrible. Could replace out cockroaches with some other coloration of troop and go from there. I don't technically need cockroaches. Let's kind of just have it as a disable. I guess we could just put any scrap there and just kind of go from there. You know what? Maybe we'll go for Krog the Dread just for its double hit or something. It's not really going to do much, though, other than Impervious. But it does have Impervious, so... Who knows? Maybe we'll get some Devourers off of it. Corvash last slots! But I think I am actually going to go Corvash last slot. I can't even remember the last time. Oh, wait. We need Hero Class. What am I doing? Let's actually just go and use... we already have 3 monsters. I forgot. We don't need 4. Let's just go with some kind of weapon here, like Hope's Crescent, I guess. That should be fine. Destroy an enemy's armor. Oh, wait. I own this triple if we have more HP, or if they have more HP than us. That's never going to hit. I guess we'll go the Dragon Slaying weapon or Sleigh Bells. I believe Sleigh Bells actually get some pretty decent benefits if you got it fully perked. We could even go Prismatic Orb just to make sure the thing doesn't die. Let's see. All these are so horrible. How many... I'm kind of curious, though. How many attack buffs does this get? A lot. Wow. 4 of them. Pretty much all of them except that armor right there. Too bad that wasn't HP instead. Some of them do gain some really weird combinations of things. But yeah, I think we just go Order of Chaos in case we're up against dragons. Or Sleigh Bells. I don't know. Sleigh Bells, if we're not up against dragons, probably would be better. Because it steals that Sleigh bit magic every single time. Let's go with that for now. Okay, we'll roll with this. Banner, we'll go for +1. Never mind, we don't need +1. He already carries his own +1. We'll go with... let me move that up some so we could tank for our team. Go, tank for us! You know what, I might actually legitimately put in first slot just so it does tank. I'm not so sure. We actually have a lot of extra yellow because of our hero class. Speaking of that, let's go and... I don't know, we'll keep the enchant on it actually, just so we can get it over time. And I think we'll just go with a +2 brown banner here. Okay, we'll go with this and see what happens. Give it a shot. First battle will be pretty easy. Hello, Traylon, welcome. Oh no, Pet Gnome. Well, that's a good thing. Question, has our pet expired? The answer is yes. But did we get a new one yet? I don't think we did. So let's just do it, because I believe our previous one is way over expired by now. I cannot confirm that, nor deny it, but... Oh, no, invade! How do you already have full mana? Firebombs, stop being annoying. We have a problem. He could actually get away because we're not using a real team. Luckily, he's not casting it for whatever reason. But he has a 30% chance he gets away. And I can't do anything about it because we're not using a real team right now. Like, I got a mana drain. Please don't cast. Wow, how dumb is the AI right now? Here we go, we got him drained. Success. We won. Do we have alignment? Yes, we do. Dead. There we go. Saved. Okay, what do we get? We get, oh no, we got 2 white pet food. We already had one active. Wait, if that says like a few minutes left, that's so facepalm worthy. Let's see. Oh yeah, we had a new one. I haven't even bothered doing it yet. Let me go do that. We had it there this entire time. It's like, wait. Whoops. I forgot to go claim my pet. Well, we still would have killed it regardless, though. We weren't going to wait out 36 minutes. That's way too long of an amount of time. Well, let's go do our pet before we forget. I would have completely forgot about this if that didn't happen. This one's for elf bonus. That's not really too relevant at the moment. Every single elf in the game, except for the hero class, does have immune to mana drain, though, which is kind of cool. Alright, he'll die off of that. Go throw Infernus down, go from there. Also, I did bring a sandwich earlier. Haven't ate anything yesterday. I was gonna open this earlier, but guess we'll open it now. Let's see. That should be fine. Okay. Double kill. Okay. Let's see. Hey! 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 You saw that, right? I'm not going crazy. I took a 5 times extra turn. It ended my turn. And he took 2 moves simultaneously. That's like the 3rd time that's happened to us. Not this stream, but, you know, overall through this version. How do they keep wrecking the game even more? I'm not gonna eat the invisible peeps. Actually, you wouldn't even know if I was eating them. I could pretend to be eating them right now and you wouldn't even know. Here. See, I'll go open this up and go eat one of them. See? I'm eating it, see? Right here. The peep. Look at all those shiny little yellow things on it. So shiny. But yeah, they're invisible. Invisible peeps. You wouldn't even be able to see if I ate them unless I turn off the green screen. Let's see. I'll throw the Infernus down. Food censoring. We hear every chomp. Sorry about that. Am I eating that loud? I guess I chomp loudly. Let me move the mic away some. Sorry about that. Hashtag sponsored, I wish. Let's see, we'll throw Infernus down. Streamer's hunger. Oh, hey! We hit level 95. 5 more levels to go. We're almost there. We're so close. At this point, we can easily gain about 1 level per hour. The problem is we have 5 more levels, which means about 5 more hours, but still. We're almost there. Some places of the world find eating to be sexy, so it has to be censored. I think people are attracted to just about anything. If it exists, someone is attracted to it. Let's see. We will go and just hit that out. And there we go. We just need to censor everything. We need to censor the censors. Soulforge is still completely random. The only way they can ever... They can deliberately make something be in there if they want it to be. But, other than that, it's completely random. And they have no control over it. Oh, we'll go and just throw that down. That's enough, and down it goes. Give us our pet. What do we even get? How many copies? We got one earlier, and another one. At least we were getting mainly pet food, but still. I'd rather be getting more copies of the pets. Way more better, or way more beneficial. And we're too short of a level. Oh, don't rename it. Oh wow, we actually almost have that at Mythic. That might be our first natural Mythic. Getting pretty close. Anyways, let's go back to PvP. Let me double check the time, just so in case we need it. It's currently at 27 minutes. And let me do this so I can find it later. So you're saying there's a chance? No, it's probably not going to happen. We just had Ferris Raw recently. Didn't we just have it like 2 weeks ago? We still haven't had Ubistet since he launched. What even is this turn right now? What even was that turn? Good job, Glaceon. You still have it. Actually, Glaceon wasn't even touched at all. It's not that Glaceon was nerfed, it was Doomstorm was, off of Bloodhammer. Also, some people have been running, I personally haven't been. I don't know how viable it would actually be. But I do know some people have been running Glaceon first slot for Brown Day and Purple Day. I personally haven't tried that yet for either day. But I think it would be still good enough to use. Glaceon's a really good troop. Oops, I almost just got rid of his mana. That would have been fail. Every time Infernus has been in the Forge, you use your diamonds. Now you're going to hang on to them. So it'll never be in the Forge again, or will only appear if it gets nerfed to uselessness. I don't think it's going to be nerfed too hard anytime soon. They've had many opportunities to do so already. The only nerf that's really probably going to happen to it is they are considering to nerf explosions in general, which would affect Doom Skulls as well as, you know, every explosion in the game. So things like Infernus could be hit slightly. But, yeah, I think that's the main thing that they would really be doing. They still haven't really determined what that nerf will be, if they even do it at all. But it has been something they've been thinking about. Oh, I haven't even been checking to see if we get wins. Can I test Broken Guard? Ubistet Azure Mercy? What does Broken Guard do again? Isn't that an armor buff? Why would we need that? I should completely forget what it does. It might not be an armor buff. Forget what it does. Let's see. We'll go and, yeah, we'll go give it a shot. And we just finish out the battles for the monster teams first, though. I think we have, like, 9 more to do. Speaking of Broken Guard, do you get to keep the weapon? Yes. You get to keep all the weapons that you use to craft the thing. Yes. When you craft Dawnbringer or you craft Xenos, you keep all the weapons that are related to it. So you only have to buy them once. But you don't have to rebuy them. Once you have them, you have them. It's just required to own those weapons to craft it. But once you own them, you always own them. Okay. Let's move that down. See if we need a drain soon. Doesn't look like it. We'll just throw some sleigh bells down. Just one guarantee hit on it. Let's see. Why do I feel so out of breath right now? Gosh. I'm wondering why I'm talking so little. Let's see. We'll take the brown. Go do that. Throw down a double hit. Skull into Corvash. Never mind, Skull's already enough. And down it goes. Keep forgetting, we gain 3 attack every time it takes a Skull. Did I run a marathon? No. No, I just get shortness of breath sometimes. I've always had that throughout my entire life. Just like for no reason sometimes. Anyways, there we go. Okay. And there we go. I just wanted to clear that out for the revenge battle to get all of our gold. Very nice. How far are we on PvP leaderboard, by the way, as well? Let me go check. I don't think we're going to make it this week. I might try. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm going to. We'll need about 28,000, I think, this week. It was like 30-something thousand last week. But yeah, we're not even halfway there at the moment. I don't know. We'll see where we are by tomorrow. But I don't think I'm going to bother for leaderboard this time. I'm not sure. I kind of want to, but we'll get ingots over time. While I do want to get them, I definitely want to try rushing to one weapon. We'd have to hit top 50 to even get a legendary, so even if I do try making a leaderboard, we're only getting epic ingots. Okay, what was I looking for again? I'm looking for the team that we're using to try to farm the event. I think I'll stop using these soon, though. They're just so slow to do in PvP. It's taking like over an hour when we could just do it in like 30 minutes less under the other category thing. And it's only giving us 1 gem per battle as well. Not even. We're actually getting slightly less than 1 gem per battle by doing it like this. And it's going so much slower than what a normal team would. Just not worth it. For how much extra gold we'd be getting, we'd probably just get more from using gold keys. Oh, well, I don't even need a drain right now. Let's go keep getting mana. We'll give the first code when we find another gnome of any kind, I guess. We'll base it off of that. Any gnome, doesn't matter what it is, we'll give out the first code. Okay, hopefully we get a lime in here. I don't think we have it. I still don't think we have it, but I'm still going to go for it, probably. Still don't have it. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go for it. Why not? He actually hits us back some, which is funny. Did we give him letter skull given the situation? I think we do. Yeah, I'm probably just going to bring this into the other game mode soon, because these are taking way too long to do in PvP, even against easier stuff. Alright, we'll go throw that down. Completely misses. No, don't lose our Glaceon. We need it. Okay. Well, that sped it up quite a bit. Get that down. Dead. How are we doing in Guild Wars? Enough to stay in bracket. Not enough to go up, though. It'll be a while before we do that, unless we, like, kicked everyone who's doing bad in the guild. But that'd be, like, a fourth of the guild. If we got everyone who's scoring under, like, 50,000 in Guild Wars. Yeah, technically, if we wanted to make bracket 1, I'd have to kick literally every person who gets more than 5 losses. And anyone who loses literally every day. Like, this kicked, literally almost everyone here down, kicked. Would basically be what we'd have to do. Like stuff like this, 4-1 every day kicked. We'd have to do that if we were to go and actually make bracket 1. But I'm not going to bother doing that. I don't know. In some instances, if they score like very, very bad consistently, I would. But we literally everyone who goes like 4-1 every day or even anything similar to that, we'd have to kick in order to make bracket 1. People should look like this as their scores in order to... if we were to actually to keep them. And even this is a little bad, but it's understandable to lose occasionally, obviously. But like losing literally every single day is pretty bad for the leaderboard. Let's see, where are we currently? We're 17th at the moment, but we haven't used many of our battles yet. Oh, well, we did do more than the other person, though, the other guild. What were we enough against? Artista. They're actually right below us. So they're technically higher than us because they haven't done as many battles. So we're actually 18th right now. Maybe 17th if we're actually better than Marthas at the moment. But it's enough to stay in. We're like right around here. As long as we're not 19th or 20th, we still stay in this bracket. Yeah, a lot of people in my guild seem to be doing bad this week. I was like just going through it. I didn't even notice how bad some people were doing. Anyways, let's go and head back. Throw into the other one. Yeah, I believe 50k in Guild Wars is you only lost... Well, maybe not that high. I would never make that a minimum. Probably more towards like 45k or something. If we were like really trying to play extremely serious Guild Wars, I'd probably do that. But we're not going that hardcore on it, that's for sure. But if I'm not mistaken, 45k is 3 losses. It would leave leeway for 3, 4, or 5, somewhere around there. Okay, let's go and just get the convert. Move the other one down. Take a poke, go from there. That's enough for another Glaceon. Very lucky extra turns everywhere. We don't have anything, so we'll just go through, I guess, Corvash, and then Sleigh Bells. Okay, that's slightly concerning. Let's go drain him. And entangle him simultaneously. Too bad we don't use Browns as a convert option. That should be very useful with this team. Ah, he just tried draining me, but he's entangled, so he can't drain me. Ha! Okay, I'll move that over so we have extra turn just sitting there. And he ruined it, of course. Okay, we'll go take Skull. As long as he doesn't cast up Nisio, we should be okay. Even if it does, it's not like we're going to lose. It's just going to be annoying. Okay, that doesn't give us anything. Let's go take, I guess that. Or a Corvash. Actually, Sleigh Bells double taps it and dead. And there we go. Oh yeah, we ended up making first place in Guild Wars ever. My guild actually was the first guild ever to make first place in Guild Wars, which was kind of cool. We still have that title forever now. The first guild to ever make first place in Guild Wars. We did really good the first several weeks. And then it slowly kind of went down from there. We'll go and take the round over. Yeah, we'll go for convert. Take Skull. Throw Corvash of some kind. And the enchant will just get us up. Throw a purple over. Get a Glaceon down. Go from there. See if we have convert anywhere that we can go use. Doesn't look like it. He just denied my color too. We'll just take Skull. Throw Sleigh Bell. You can see annoying summon. Let me actually tap that. And just take a Skull. Move that over. Don't have alignment, so we'll throw another Skull. Not enough to kill. Take the purple down. We already have mana for it, though. I don't need to go through a convert. It's not worth it. Just take the Skull. Wait until we actually have something else from convert. Don't you dare get another summon. Okay, we'll Corvash that into Sleigh Bells, and that's match. And there we go. And we got a rare ingot. Slowly but surely, we shall get all the ingots we need. Hey, Revenge Battle. Let me go use a normal Divine team for that then. Also, what was that one team that someone was just mentioning earlier for me to test? It was something Ubistet related with a one of those weapons. Let me know what that was and we'll go do it. Because I think I'll do the rest of these battles just on non-PvP. Because they're starting to take way too long. We haven't even finished the current one, let alone the beast one. Alright, we'll throw the furnace. Oy. Go get a Ubistet down. Throw that onto, I mean not Ubistet, throw that, now we throw Ubistet, and then Infernus, and then win. Broken Guard, Priest, Ubistet, Azura, and Mercy. I will give that a shot. So let me go spam this over to the normal challenges. How many more do we have left? Only 5, so that should go pretty quick then. Let's go to first challenge, Divinian Fields. Put that there, put that there. And let's just put a Dragon Soul in first slot. And let's just win this real quick. Okay, all we need is 5 wins, then we can switch over to the other things now. If will give me my mana, that is. And we didn't even surge. Okay, still no manas. Never mind. Got it right there. Throw Dragon Soul. Throw it down again. Be good to go. And now we just have 4 more. And this way we get done in like 1 every minute or less. And then we'll go use the Broken Guard team. But you have to say, is Guild Wars even worth the hassle? Yes and no. Yes if you get really high in brackets, no otherwise. Yeah, the rewards are relatively small unless you're making really good brackets on it. You have to be at least, I would say bracket 2 plus to really be worth actually trying to even bother with it. And really only bracket 1 is exceptionally good as far as rewards. Okay, just need the 1 or 2, or I believe it's 3 more wins, but shouldn't take too long to get them. Get our Dragon Soul up immediately. He takes some purple, but we got another, never mind. Okay, we'll move that over. I don't have a drop for it, so we can't quickly get the mana. He just leaves it for us, thank you very much. Throw Dragon Soul to Dragon Soul. And that's match. Let him do his thing. End your turn already. And there we go. Really wish there was a repeat button on these. Saves so much time. And then we'll go do that team. Oh, I just forgot to take the purple. No. Okay, we'll take that. 1 more, we'll do it. If we would have had that extra turn, we already would have had it, though. Take that. Dragon Soul twice. And then I think we just need 1 more after. What do we even need? We'll just move that over. Take a purple surge, throw Dragon Soul, good to go. And the final one. And then we still have to do the whole thing for beasts. But we get 10 gems out of it, so it's kind of worth it. Plus we're getting souls this entire time. Not like we need them, but you never know. They're going to constantly keep adding stuff to Soul Forge, so we're going to constantly keep needing souls for something. So it's always good to have a reserve of them regardless. Never know when they might just add something that requires millions upon millions upon millions of souls. Like ingots actually require a lot of souls. Okay, we'll go move that over. He'll do whatever. Double Dragon Soul. And purple to the cast. And there we go. And that should be the final one. And there's our 10 gems. Okay, so let me go do that team now. We can just replace it right over this. Before I do, one last thing. Let me go clear this out real quick. And then we'll be good to go. As long as there's no revenge battle. Yeah, I know. 1.5 million. I mean, 1.5 million. 1,500 gems would definitely be pretty useful every single Guild Wars. Wait, your guild isn't getting that anymore, though, is it? Black Hand's currently in first. I don't know what normally gets leaderboard, though. Haven't been paying attention to max leaderboard recently. Alright, we'll go and throw that down. I know your guild's normally, like, really high up there. Has it been getting first every time, though? What does the leaderboard even look like right now? Then we'll go do that team. Oh, another revenge. Stop giving us revenge. They're good, but then we can't do anything other than the revenge. Let me see. Let's check leaderboard. Guild Wars. There's no way to check previous weeks, though, because of how they changed the system. Like, I can't check the winners of before. But Black Hand's currently first. Oh, never mind. Your guild's anonymous, so it might be. Why is Interim so low? Why is Interim in last place? Have they just not done their battles? Interim 2 is literally higher than Interim right now. What's happening? I guess they're just waiting to do all their battles and then take first or something. I don't know, did Interim just have a lot of people leave recently? Do they even have a full guild? There's some kind of drama happened again in guilds. Oh, I haven't even claimed my seals yet. I should have done that already. Wow, I had 1.5k for a while now. What am I looking for? League. What's up with Interim? I know they have all 30 members. Maybe they had one missing or something? Or 2 missing when the week started? Oh, Terran's World has the full thing for it. I forgot about that. Yeah, he keeps track of it every single week now, doesn't he? On there. Completely forgot about that. Yeah, he started doing that several months back. I never really looked at it, though. Because I normally don't pay attention to that data, but it is there. Alright, we'll take the reds, take the purples, throw in Furnace, go from there. Let's see. We'll go take yellow. Leaderboard is only worth looking at Sundays, pretty much. Because throughout the week, it's hard to tell and gauge how far people have gone. Because some people might just do all their battles on Fridays. I mean, on Sundays. Okay, can I finally use this team already? I think we can. Let's see, no revenge. And there we go, finally. Let's do it slightly weaker. There we go, that'll be fine. Still strong, but not as strong as Divines. Hello, can you show a quicker soul farming team? You have 3 Fairish Raws. It's Dragon Soul, Triple Fairish Ra, and First Challenge Divinian Fields. On, I believe, Warlord 2 difficulty would be how you do it. I'll do it in a second. Let me go do this one I've been, like, skipping for a while now. That I haven't gotten to do. Where'd it go? There it is. Wait, no, it isn't. That's someone mentioning something about Dragon Guard. I mean, the weapon. Where'd it go? There it is. Broken Guard. Let's see. Edit team. Broken Guard. Weapon. Followed by Ubestet. Mercy, Azura, and should be good to go from there. Let's get all those in. Get that, get that, get that. And it covers everything. What does this weapon do again? Give all allies a bunch of armor, 5 attack, and if there are 13 or more yellows, give all allies 4 life and magic. What is this needed for? I don't know, why do we need this? Doesn't seem to synergize too well. I don't get what we're trying to do with it. I guess for the extra magic? But is that just to try to get Ubestek going? Yeah, I don't quite understand this team. Well, let's go to double yellow. Let me change my perk as well. I think we still have enchant whenever we take the thing, which was from earlier, which I don't need. Let me go into this banner. We don't need the +1 for Mercy. Actually, you know what we do? Go into double yellow. And, actually, it's a lot more than double yellow. Let me go and, change our class thing. We'll switch it to yellow in this case. Actually, I'll put it back to green. Just so I don't have to keep switching it. It's not as good for this team, but... Oh, since we're doing that now, let's go switch it to, the other banner. Where'd it go? There we go. Okay, so we can still go with that, because we have -1 green and +1 green, they negate each other out. Okay, let's go and get a Mercy down. Guard, I don't need to cast yet. We'll wait till Ubestet is ready. Ubestet is ready. Actually, I don't even think we need the extra damage, we just go straight for it. Now we might need the extra magic, but we just go for scope pokes and already have it in range. Yeah, I don't understand what we need it for. The guard in this team. It's not actually really doing anything. Right, I need to get full mana on him, so let's take the purple over. He baits us, or he baits himself into giving us the mana. Move that down, and just Ubestet again. Yeah, what's the guard for? We already just won without it. Just Ubistet solo, like Ubistet would. But why would you need broken guard for Ubistet? Is the main thing. The only thing you're gaining from it is 4 magic and 5 attack. So you're gaining... Well, I guess you're gaining 5 attack on everything. So technically that's what? That's 5... 9. That's 9 additional damage for both his hits. I guess that's not horrible. But, I don't know. If you just take like 1 more skull or 1 more anything, you're pretty much already doing exactly what his thing is, except better. I don't think it's really worth going out of your way just to use the weapon for it. But it's okay. I see what you're doing, it's just I don't think it's worth it. Also, the triple Farish Raw someone was just mentioning. As far as triple Farish Raw farming, first challenge, Divinian Fields. I believe there's a few other locations you could do it too, I normally just do it here. But first challenge, Divinian Fields with triple Farish Raw Dragon Soul. Oops, I just slapped the mic. Farish Raw, Farish Raw, Farish Raw, Farish Raw, no, just kidding. And Dragon Soul. It's actually better to use 3 instead of 4. I just got the 4th one because why not? What am I looking for? I'm looking for +2 purple, +1 red, -1 yellow. There we go. Okay, that's everything we need. Obviously, we don't get class EXP, but if you're soul farming, your main priority, of course, is souls, not class EXP. Oops, I forgot to up the difficulty. This is not an accurate battle. You're supposed to up it to Warlord 2, if I'm not mistaken. Problem with doing it this way is you don't gain max soul capacity. But there we go. And even for that, we still gain 522 souls, but let's do it the correct way. Challenge, fight, Warlord 2 difficulty. And now we are good to go. Okay, so we need to go get a bunch of Dragon Souls down. Actually, 4 times Farish Raw might not be horrible on one of the weaker challenges where you can actually one-shot them all with skulls. I believe there is one in Zolkiri where that is possible. But essentially just rush Dragon Soul as quickly as possible and go from there. You can also use just double Farish Raw with Umberwolf with this team if you wanted to. Sometimes it's quicker, sometimes it's not. It depends on how lucky you are on the board and what your board actually is. I believe over the course of an hour, it's actually more consistent using it with the Umberwolf. Just because you can get some really bad boards, like exactly what's happening right now, where you're basically just taking nothing for so long. And then we start going to Dragon Soul. We'll need 3 of those. We don't have alignment, so let's go for another one. And we could technically double Farish Raw here, which I believe I'm actually just going to do. And we could take a skull if we wanted to. And down it goes. Yeah, this ends up giving us about 600 souls, if I'm not mistaken. 779. How many we get from that? Also, alternatively, we could go to challenges, first challenge, and do it on Warlord 3 and use 4 Farish Raws. And do it that way. And set the banner to... I believe there's a banner that's correct for this. Forget what it is, though. Frozen banner. There we go. +2 blue, +1 purple. And we can use this for the quick kill. Oops, did I just do explore? Okay, good, I didn't. Why was it showing that then? That was weird. I'll move that over. Take a, I'll take the blues, I guess. Get all the mana we pretty much need there. Take a purple to blues, just to get the blues off the board. See if we have Farish Raw, otherwise just get double cast, which is probably going to be the better bet at this point. We have extra turn, that is very tempting to take, so I will go for that. This is not enough to kill, so we hit it on one of the ones we don't have enough skull damage for. Never mind, we have enough skull damage for literally all of them. I forgot, we now have that now that the other attack kingdom came into the game. We now have enough attack to one-shot everything in this challenge when using 4 Farish Raws. Is it viable to run 4 Farish Raws? Not really, but it's pretty funny. It's fun to see a ridiculously high soul number. Okay, let me go get this other guy to full mana. I keep not doing that, so let's go do that so we get the double kill and go from there. So we'll take Skull, then just double Farish Raw. Hopefully off extra turn. Though if it's not that big a deal. It doesn't look like we do, but throw one down, then throw the other, and that'll be that. Oh, I should have taken the one that actually used purple mana. That would have made more sense, but oh well. And there we go. And we get like 1,000 something souls for that. 1,061. It's not really worth it, but as you can see, we get a lot of souls from that. It's pretty funny. Priest, Titan, Assassin. That's pretty much my order, yes. I don't know if I will be maxing Assassin early on. I feel like I want to, but I'm not fully certain if I will be. Definitely my main 2 priorities are Priest and Assassin. I mean, Priest and Titan, though, for sure, as we have been. And with that being said, let's go back to the Priest grind. Let's go into PvP. Did I miss any other questions? Let's see. You don't have to do your 5 battles every day for Guild Wars. You could just do them all on Sunday. Yes and no. Yes, you could. No, in that you're, the reason why you may want to consider doing it every single day is that your guild will get 50 extra seals plus 100% EXP for the day if you end up winning the Guild Wars. So there is some incentive to do so, but for the most part, no. You can pretty much just do them all on Sunday. But yeah, it really just depends on what your scheduling is like. If you're capable of doing it literally every day, you probably should do it every day, but if you're not, then not too big a deal if you do it on Sunday or something. Yeah, we'll throw that down. It depends how your guild functions as well, because some guilds do like having it done every day, where other guilds probably don't care at all what day you do it on. Yeah, we got a rare ingot from it. Should you do all your challenges in the kingdoms right away? You did some, just to get the souls early on, but haven't done any of them since. I would wait until you can do them at least Warlord 2 difficulty, because you can only ever do them once. And you'd want to do it on the highest difficulty you possibly can to get those extra free souls from them. You'd also generally want to have like a Dragon Soul or some kind of other similar troop to quick kill them with. Either a decent magicked Valkyrie or a Dragon Soul. Preferably Dragon Soul. And just triple cast kill them. Like we were doing in that other challenge, pretty much. And just go down that route on like a slightly higher Warlord difficulty. Because those caskets that you get at the end of them, you only ever get once. And you generally want to do it on the highest difficulty possible that you can win quickly. And Warlord 2 tends to be the sweet spot for that. But yeah, as far as immediately, I would say as soon as you start needing them for kingdom upgrades, like kingdom stars, I would start doing them. About the time when the game forces you to have to do it for kingdom upgrades is about the time I would say would actually be pretty good to go and do them. Anything prior to that, I wouldn't bother though. Until you specifically need it for kingdom stars is when I would do it. Should you wait till you have a Fairish Ra? Yes. You would. I don't know if Fairish Ra actually does boost it or not. I'm actually not fully certain on that. If I'm not mistaken, it might not boost the caskets. I go double check that real quick. I'm actually not fully certain on that. I believe it actually doesn't, because it only goes by in-game. It goes by your bonus, not by your bonus within the battle. It goes with your bonus based on armor and VIP. It doesn't look at your in-game bonus, I don't believe. But I'll go double check that real quick. I'm almost certain it doesn't. But I haven't checked it for a while. And they may have changed it or something. Yeah, we reached 111 viewers. Well, I did not say at any viewer count that we'd end up giving it out. So maybe I should, like Salty does. Should I go pull Salty? How about we pull Salty? At 120 viewers, we will give out a code. Let's see. Here, I'll even help. I'll go advertise the global chat. No, I hate being like that. Though that would be a good way to like increase viewers though. Which is why she does it, but I don't know. It's just something about that seems so unethical. Anyways. I will go advertise the global chat real quick though. I normally don't, but let's go do that real quick. Let's see. I'm not even in global chat right now. Let's see. Let's go say hi to global chat 1. If we can get there, that is. If it will load. Game? Hello? Game. Global chat. Well, apparently we're crashing the game by entering global chat. I'll give it another few seconds, otherwise we might restart it. Okay. Press escape. Oh. That actually works. You've got to be kidding me. That works? What? Wait, what? Why does that work? Streaming Gems of... I just said Gems of You. Gems of War on YouTube at Tacet. If anyone is interested in watching, we will have some free resources. There we go. Anyways. Okay, anyways, let's take tribute. And, someone just saying okay. Newer player. Okay, anyways, what was I doing? Let's go and, what was the other question? Wasn't there a question I missed? I don't believe there was one. There was the challenge question. Let's see, Fair Shroud question. Oh, should you wait for Fair Shroud? Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna go test. I remember now. I was gonna test to see if caskets increase your thing. I don't believe it does. Let me go double check. Go by going into Blighted Lands, go to Kingdom. Go to challenges, wherever they are. Where are they? That's not where challenges are. Let's go here. Okay, let's test it with a normal team. And then difficulty affects it. Your armor affects it, but I don't believe the amount of necromancies does. But we'll find out this way. So we'll see. I'm almost certain it doesn't. But let's go test it real quick. So we'll go kill it here. But yeah, only your armor bonus matters, the difficulty matters, and your, let's see, everything that matters. Do you have a Ring of Wisdom active? If you ever plan on getting it, doing literally all of your challenges then would be worth it then. The difficulty, it affects it. Your armor affects it, and your VIP bonus affects it. Also, your pet affects it. But your in-game bonus from traits shouldn't affect it. But let's go double check that. So from this, we end up getting ourselves, I don't know which one's the right number. Hold up. I don't know which one's from the casket. Fail. I think it's this one. I'm pretty sure it's 18. I'm pretty sure 18's the one. It's 1418. Let's just remember both those numbers. 1418. And now let's do it with Fair Shiraz. 1418. And now let's do the same thing with the Fair Shroud team we were just using. 1418, 1418. Let's just do 4 Fair Shrouds, why not? I did do a different one, right? I didn't do the same challenge. I sure hope so I didn't. No, it should be. 1418, 1418. 1418. Both of the numbers should be bigger if it's working. Otherwise, it'll say some big number 18. Let's see. 1418. Did that ever... It's gonna be a slow battle. I'll throw that down. Take that. Put that one over. Do the other thing. Take Skull. Double Fair Sherrod dead. There we go. 1418. So if this works, they should both be different numbers. If it doesn't work, then only one will be a different number. Yep, it doesn't work. As I mentioned, it doesn't have any effect on it. Also, doesn't that look pitiful? Getting an 18 soul drop next to a 991 soul drop? But anyways, yes, the only things that have effect on it are all of these numbers. So your VIP bonus, your armor bonus, your guild status, your special events, the Ring of Wisdom, your pets, and that's it. Whatever this number is the bonus you get. Your traits have no effect on caskets. Only everything here has effects on caskets. But yeah, that's, yeah, it's just confirming that. Which is how I thought it already was, but just reconfirming it. Go into the next one. So basically, once you have Celestial Armor and you can do it on World War II difficulty, do them. Basically, is the bottom line. That or when the game forces you to, of course, for Kingdoms. Or if you have no clue when to do them, just wait until the game forces you to have to do them, and that's pretty much when you should do them. Because by then, you should be high enough stats and everything that you would already have all the requirements to do them. Let's see. Okay, we'll just throw Ubistet down. If it would... Please, click! I can't wait till we get hotkeys or something. Okay, we'll go and throw a hit down. Hello, Emery! Welcome! Also, we'll give out the redeem code after this battle. Throw down the Infernus. Then we'll have another one a little bit later during the stream as well, of course. Want to try getting like 2 more priest levels if we can before we end out the stream, though. I think we're pretty close to getting the next one, and then we have the final one. Also, if I'm not mistaken, the Dev Q&A is coming up very soon. It's this weekend, actually, isn't it? On Sunday night? I believe it's Sunday night. It was either Monday night or Sunday night. I think it's Sunday night. Okay, let me go check the leveling right now. We have to click 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we can see it. 5, 6, just to see our EXP. Really hope they fix that next patch. They could literally just show it right there, yet they don't. Really weird. Anyways, let's go and PvP. And keep going on the Divine Grinds, as we still have a ways to go. Alright, we got Infernus down. Hello, Romaine! Oh, didn't I just say I would give out a... Good job. I seriously have ridiculously short-term memory. Wow. I should probably get that checked out. I'll give out the code after this battle. Be done in like 5 seconds. And get a kill. And dead. If you'll decide to go down. Okay, let's go give out that code. Okay, there we go. Let's go into the other thing. Click through all these menus and code time. Okay, let's go back to the main menu. Click over and check this code to see if it actually works. Let's just go grab a random one of any of them. Come on, page load. I'm on the page, but it's not loading. There we go. Okay, let's just pick a random one. Let's just do the next one in line. So, let's go with the Banhammer. We got a Banhammer coming in. I should have waited until we actually had to block someone. I'll go block Demon or Angel. Actually, can I time out Demon or Angel? Let's see. I don't think I can do that to mods. Let's see. Put in user and timeout. Oh, I actually can. The only problem with that is I think it lasts for 5 minutes. Let's see. Salty did that to me earlier on her stream as a joke when I said something. It's not 120. It's fine. Anyways, let's go and hand out the code. Actually, let me check it first, and then go from there. Put that in there. Boom. I'm not a robot. And redeems. Whoa, 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 whoa. The code does not exist. Salty? What are you doing? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 characters long. Did I add an extra space or something to it? No. No. Salty, stop giving me fake codes. What are you doing, Salty? Okay, let's try it again. Redeem. Salty? Salty? Double check this code, everyone. Let me know if it works or not. And then we'll go give out another one if it doesn't. But yeah, it wasn't working for me. Double check that code, see if it works. Also, try retyping it in a different way if it doesn't work and see if any combination works. Like maybe make the 7s into R's and stuff like that. Because one of the letters was incorrect earlier. Okay, we'll go and Infernus. Yeah, try the 7s as R's, like half as R's, half as 7s, other combinations. See if any of those work. But if not, we'll give out another one. Okay, we'll go and hand out the Furnace, get that down, go for another hit, see if we can even get it. We do have it on the bottom. Right after this battle, we'll go give a working code then. That misses. Go for the hit. I can't wait till that gives us barrier every time as well. That's going to be so insanely strong. Okay, let's go give out a code then. Or another code, I should say, since that one's not working. Round 2. Let's go get another code in. Let's see. Hopefully they're not all like that. What's the next one? Let's go with I believe this one is Goblin? Gobble Gobble. Oh, it's Gobble Gobble. That's funny. That'd be definitely for Thanksgiving. Why is it handed out now? I do not know, but it's a Gobble Gobble. I guess it's for the MOA. I haven't used MOA in ages. Oops, I clicked I'm not a robot. I clicked that. I didn't click the I'm not a robot button. There we go. This one definitely works. Okay. Let me paste that in there. Let me paste that below me. This one definitely works. This is why I checked them beforehand. Okay. Where's the put redeem code here section? There it is. Put that right there. There you guys go. Okay. Sorry about that. It's working now. Gobble Gobble is the code. And I'll go put it into global chat in 1 second. For any of you that want to go use it and just copy paste it there. Yeah, gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section is where you use it for any of you that want some free resources for the game. It can only be used on the PC mobile and Amazon versions of the game. Basically every version that is not PS4 or Xbox One. Basically every non-console version it works on. And your invite code can be found underneath settings, underneath any of the settings in the game. Whatever your game says there is what you put in. Don't put in mine, put in whatever your game says, of course. And for the redeem code is, of course, what it says right there, redeem code, as well as in chat. And you just can copy paste that from chat, go to the link, gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section, and gives the same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And that gem key will save for, I don't know, should we throw it? I always have a habit of just throwing them just to see. Come on, ingot. It's only a useless frost lizard. Oh well. Yeah, I'll be using those for next mythic, and hopefully we'll get something good out of it. Ideally, we'll get the next mythic off of just our gem keys. We have 671. We actually have a pretty decent reserve of gem keys. We'll probably have around 700 to 750 gem keys by that time. And that's almost a guarantee legend at that, or guarantee mythic at that point. So should be pretty good. Hopefully we get it early because I don't know when next kingdom's coming. So of course we're going to want to have a reserve of those for that as well. Glory keys can normally cover it still. Other than that, event keys we have such a surplus of right now. I'm hoping they add ingots to them as well. I'm not fully certain if they will, but they're pretty bad value until they do. Every single gem related key should have ingots in them. Let's see. Have I looked at the Warlord class for raids and invasions? I don't think it would be good enough because its traits are horrible. It just has abysmal traits. One of the reasons why Titan is particularly useful as well is it starts with half mana still, like several other hero classes, whereas Titan does not. I mean, whereas Warlord does not, I mean. Titan does, Warlord doesn't. And that in itself is a pretty big deal. That factor alone is really, really important, so that you get quicker mang or whatever weapon you're using. Would Divine, Yagweh, and Furnace, Highforge be a good red day Guild War team, yes, that'd be perfectly fine. It would end up working. Or Divinia, I mean, not Divine. I thought you said hero class for a second. But yeah, that'd be perfectly fine. That's along the lines of what I'll be using, actually. Not specifically that exact team. I'm going to probably be running it down the Queen Titania route without Infernus. But obviously, it's pretty good to use Infernus. But yeah, something along those lines is definitely pretty nice. I'll be running some form of Divinia team for Red Day. I still haven't fully determined what it is, but something basically along the lines of what you mentioned is likely what I'll be using. I was planning on the Queen Titania route, but I don't know. Do we go Infernus with it? Of course, Infernus would be a pretty easy way to win. Infernus could technically solo everything. But we'll see once it comes to that point. But definitely Divinia plus Yagway combo for sure. 100%. It's really strong. Oh, I thought that was enough damage. Apparently not. As long as he doesn't kill us here, we're fine. Oh, he's about to. Okay, there's a problem here. I don't have a lineman either, do I? We have a problem. Okay, let's go and Infernus and hope we get lucky. That is not getting lucky. Double kill. Okay, we'll go for the red. Take the yellow. Throw Infernus. Ubestedt, dead. It comes down to who gets Ubestedt first is who wins. And he's trying to outdo us slightly. But we got it, so we won. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, whoa, whoa, that was close. Wow, that was close. And there we go. Oh, we found a bunny. Or someone in my guild found a bunny. And apparently we have both these screens going at once. That's weird. And down it goes. Okay. Normally the screen doesn't move when you have another thing. Also, I don't know why they added mastery bonus just to blue and to no other color. They added a pet that gives you blue extra mana. But they didn't do it for the other 5 colors. Currently, you can only get extra mastery for blue. And mastery in general is pretty useless, but one nice thing about it is it does affect literally every battle you're in. Whereas most pets don't affect barely any battle that you do. Anyways, this is some pretty quick EXP, so let's go claim it. Even if the pet is useless, even if we have all of them, we'd still want to do it. Pet battles in general are just really good EXP. Because the first few battles are just super, super easy 2 EXP battles. The first, like, 4 to 6 or so. Eventually, we'll have such high stats that all pet battles except the final 2 would actually be really quick. Oh, that's exactly what I just said, didn't I? 4 to 6. Right now, first 4 for sure. The other 2, it really just depends. But eventually, we will have enough stats that they'll pretty much always be pretty easy. Not like they're hard now, but you know. Easy as in quick. And Snow Bunny is pretty cute. Is one of the more adorable pets. But just not that useful as far as what it actually does. Bandits, spawner, plus Dawnbringer. That's not too bad to deal with. All you have to do is just keep mana draining, spamming, and killing out the hero. Also, keep in mind, all you have to do is stun hero to stop its revives. One single stun takes care of it. Or also simply just killing the hero also takes care of it. Ubestedt kill on the hero also clears out the 50% summon on it too. Even if it tries double summoning off your double kill. And then it goes. 2.25 to nature. That's whenever you use your pure green team, if I'm not mistaken. Will end up giving you extra bonus. So that's for array, if I'm not mistaken, correct? And that should give you, when you're using a green team, 4 times green team, you gain more HP. So basically, it will help with green Guild War days, is what that pet will do. It's one of the 6 Guild War related troops. Alright, let's get Skyla down just so she doesn't one-shot us for no reason. Closing Gems of War makes you so much louder, does it? How? It should be the same noise regardless. I guess because it doesn't have the background noise. How loud is the background noise? I believe it's pretty quiet. Like, I do have the music on and everything for this game right now. And the sound effects. But I believe I have it dampered down, like, a lot on this stream itself. Compared to what I'm actually hearing. Can I give you some of your mine? Unfortunately, I cannot. There's no trading in this game, nor will there ever be trading in this game. It would break the economy of the game so ridiculously hard. And with pets, I don't even think you're allowed to hold multiple copies. Once you have it mythic, you only ever have one copy of it forever. Okay, we'll go and take the blue over. But it does remind me, I haven't gotten a single mimic since we've hit max mimics. As in, I never had the pets show up again. Okay, we'll go throw this down. But yeah, we're still not even at base epic rarity for pets. Main reason being I don't have enough pet food for it. Oh, you will eventually. Once we start hitting at least one mythic in every color, it should be pretty easy to have enough pet food for all of them forever. I'm just hesitant to max level everything right now, even though I believe I technically could. Just because I think I'll run out of food if I do. I should probably just go do that, though, just to get a bunch of orbs. Maybe we'll do that on the beginning of one of the streams eventually. Just do a gigantic pet opening. Or not a pet opening, but an orb opening from upgrading so many pets. It'll probably be the most orbs we ever get in a short period of time. And just go through like a ton of them. And that's match. Throw an Infernus at it. Did I say Dawnbringer? No, Dawnbringer. Let's see, we'll go into that. You level every pet your first chance and still have plenty of reserves. Stop hoarding. I don't know, should we go and do all of them? We could go do it right now and go max level every pet, probably. I have so much white pet food. I still have never used any white pet food ever. Okay, we'll go and take the skull down. Throw Infernus. Go for the kill there. And just do that. Throw the other thing over. And Uber step one last time. Oops. Why did I think that was enough damage? And then it goes. You get a major orb every 100, not every 200. We're pretty sure it's every 100. Because it's an orb every 25 and a major one every 100. Oops, I thought these battles weren't done yet. It's because the check is like the same color as it. Let's go get our pets, see how many we get. 4 copies of our pet, very nice. And what does that bring us up to? For our little bunny. Should we go upgrade the little bunny? We can actually go ascend him too. Level him up. We could get like 2 more blue mastery. That's like a 0.0001% chance higher that we'll get a surge chance. Whenever we take a 4. Oh no, do we finally go and max all of our pets? We're probably going to run out of food. Let's see how much white pet food we got up to. How much white are we up to? We got up to 848. Is how far we went. Okay, I'm not going to throw all of it yet. But let's go and... yeah, I guess we'll start throwing it. So let's go put it into the more important ones first, though. And I don't want to do all of them because... Has anyone seen a daily yet? Where it tells you to feed a pet? Because I want to make sure I have 1 on reserve or 2 on reserve just in case it does. Haven't seen it yet, if that's even a thing. But you never know. Okay, let's go upgrade some of these then. The eyelets, get you leveled. Max. Yeah, we'll just go through a pet leveling spree, I guess. Level that up. Level that up. We'll just go to every single one. Level that. Next one, level this one, actually pretty decent. A lot of levels on that. Get it to legendary. I don't want to upgrade you yet in case there's ever tells me to ascend. Grimlet is pretty useless, so I'll just ignore that one for now. We're never going to bother using multi-apocalypse. I want to try keeping it so we don't use any white pet food still, though. I still want to hoard white pet food for no reason. Let's see. Oh, let's go get Mini Mushroom, because we're going to need to upgrade him soon as well to the final one. Ooh, we're not going to have enough purple for him to do it without using any of the things, so I should stop upgrading any purples. Or else we're going to burn into white pet food. Let's see. What other things can we go and upgrade right now? I don't know, I think that's kind of it for now. We'll go do blues. We'll go get some bunny. Actually, let's go based on color. So, blue. Which one of these are worth it? You're definitely worth getting up. Actually, why haven't I already done you? You're actually really good. Because of HP. You're pure HP buff. The most tankiest penguin you've ever seen. This penguin is tankier than that crab, by the way. I know that crab looks like it's really tanky, but no, that's the real MVP right there. The gigantic ball of fluff is the tanky is tankier than that. Gigantic shelled pincher. All these other bonuses are pretty bad. I guess we'll just put it into some of this because it works for every battle we ever do. So we'll go do that. Get to level 15, legendary you up for a little bit extra blue mastery. That's like a 0.001% surge chance, but that's more than what we had before, and it works on every battle ever. About every 10,000 blues we take, the Snow Bunny will now give us one more surge. You never know. That could be the difference we need. Okay, let's go to green pet food now. How much do we even have a spear? Both of these bonuses are pretty useless. How much do we still have left? I'll keep it for now. I don't want to burn into white pet food. Let's go into red. Red. Mini OP or Mini Gar. Both of them are not that useful at the moment. How many reds do we currently have left, though? Not enough. We should probably save them. So we'll save that for now. And I think we used enough pet food for now. I still don't really want to burn into yellows. I mean, burn into, just burn them down, basically. There's no need to at the moment. Strix, Leonis, Adana. Problem is a lot of these bonuses are still useless as well. Go to purple. Nothing here I need other than Mini Mush once it gets upgraded. And browns. Nothing again. Problem is so many bonuses are just so useless. If we do a spare browns, I guess I'll throw it onto him. Oh, we have a decent amount spare. We'll go, I guess, give him some food. We might need it eventually. And there we go. Let's claim all the rewards we get from that then. I wasn't really like max leveling all of them, but we gained quite a few levels if nothing else. Let's go get all of them. We could still technically go further, but I just don't want to burn in the white pet food. So our first orb, I believe we have 2 orbs here. Let's see what we get. Oh, a major orb as well. Ooh, Orb of Clans. That's what I want to see. Very nice. That's 75 gem keys right there. That'll come in handy in the future. I wonder if they'll ever add ingots to that drop table. I really wish they would. And Orb of Chaos. What do we get from this? Come on, something good. Blue orb. Purple. Wow, Orb of Clans and Orb of Clans. Maybe I should keep going. If we keep getting Orbs of Clans, that'd be amazing. But yeah, that'll be fine for now. Oh no, we only need... How many more pets do we have to upgrade? We would only need to do 3 more. Which color pet foods do we have the most in? Yellow. Do we have anything yellow we can upgrade? Literally anything yellow and literally anything blue. So let's check yellow. Oh, we have plenty. They're useless, but there's plenty. Let's go upgrade all of you by 1, I guess. Because all of you are equally useless. So we'll go do that on all of them. And that will be our next orb. And if we keep this luck up, maybe it'll be an Orb of Clans. Again. 3 in a row. But yeah, we'll just feed all of them, I guess. We have plenty of yellow just sitting there doing nothing. And upgrade. And upgrade to Tiny Corn. And we still have plenty of yellow to spare. There we go. Okay. Next up, we need to go and... wow, they're actually all epic rarity. Do whatever blues we have. Also, we got our final orb already. Which one of these is the least useless? Probably Shentang? Yeah, probably Shentang. So we'll go for this. And get you upgraded. And there we go. That should be good for now. We'll just leave it as that. Okay. So, with that being done, let's go and check our final orb. We got pretty good on the purples earlier. So let's see what we get now. Come on, third purple in a row. How lucky can we get? Blue or purple? Wow, our lucks today. Okay, is there any way we can get more orbs? Wait, we gotta use this luck while we have it. What can we do that's super lucky? That we actually need to go do. We just got a major purple into a minor purple into a minor blue. Can't really get too much luckier than that. There's not much else I could do that would really be luck related. I can't really open keys. There's almost nothing in any drop table I need. Not until next mythic comes out anyways. Yeah, there's nothing else that we could do that's luck based. Oh well. Maybe we'll get a mythic ingot for the first time on this battle. Go move that. Throw a Infernus down. Take the skull. Throw the double hit. Move the other one over. Vault keys? I don't have any vault keys. I don't believe I have any vault keys. We just had the vault event, and I just used them all during the vault event, so I don't have any vault keys. And since it's Guild Wars, we don't gain any automatically. He could actually win this. I gotta be careful. He could seriously actually win this. But we used the ball of our luck, apparently. Can move that over. Or actually, we'll find out at the end of this battle. It's very unlikely if we would actually get an ingot, though. We actually just lost this battle. Yeah, we used the ball of our luck. It's over. We literally just lost to Divinia plus Dawnbringer. That is sad. I guess we take Skull. I don't have much of a choice here. Actually, we could still win if we can lower him low enough. I have to take a Skull into Ubistet before he gets full mana, which means I have to hit him with a Skull right now or we lose, which I don't think is going to happen. How lucky can we get? No, there's not much we could do. We could try taking a green down, try for green extra turn off top, yellow down, red. That's just going to give him a skull. That's not worth it. Guess we try for triple yellow or something. We could try to bait him into that, maybe. Ooh. Ooh. I think that's enough. I think that's enough. Let's hit him with one more skull just in case. What? What? You... No! That did not just happen. You guys saw what happened, right? That wasn't a glitch. That actually was intended. Well, not intended, but you know, it worked properly. He has the trait where he barriers a random ally every single time an ally dies. So, I hit both of them down, and that removed his barrier, but that killed this other guy, which now allows us to instant kill him. But then he regained a barrier from the kill that we just did off of Savior. Gosh, this hero class is so strong. He just countered us. I completely forgot about that. We just lost. Yeah, we're not coming back from that. Best barrier ever off of that. Rip. No, that wasn't cheating. That's just, that was completely intended. Or, you know, that's... The way that it functioned is correct. Though, it happening was unfortunate. But yeah, he barriers every single time an ally dies. Which apparently triggers in between the kill. Well, let's go and move blue over. Throw down Corvesh. Why, do I say barrier weird? I definitely don't say barrier weird. Barrier is definitely set as barrier. How else would you say barrier? Okay, we'll go and take the yellow. Get Infernus down. See, we just lost our mythic ingot. That could have been our mythic ingot from our luck earlier. And now we lost it. Good morning, Dragon Ball Z fan. Welcome. Also, we'll have another redeem code soon as well for any of you interested. Probably in the next, actually, how about this? Next gnome we get, we will hand out code. Let's get rid of Great Maul. I don't like it intimidating us with yellows, or Devour, I mean. Okay, so I'm just gonna let it die out. No, it won't. Never mind. And then we used to go for double kill and everything else. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna do that. We're gonna go and kill it out normally, manually. And go for Infernus into the thing. And a smash if he doesn't revive, and he doesn't. Hello, Richard. Welcome. Yeah, every battle we ever lose in PvP, it's a legendary or a mythic ingot. You know for sure. You know for sure because we lost it. Okay, we'll go and take that. He gets extra turn, but it's fine. He gives us full mana. That was a lot of things. Oh no, we actually have to be careful now. He just poisoned us. He could double kill us the second he feels like doing so. Okay, we'll go for the kill. And we actually could potentially lose if we're not careful. Or probably not. But he could at least double kill us if we're not careful. Which we'd obviously want to avoid. And dead. When I say it fast, it sounds like barrier. Or barrier. 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 Oh no, I said like barrier. Well, I guess it kind of does sound like barrier. Then again, that almost sounds like the exact same pronunciation both ways, so I can see what you mean. But that's how I always say barrier. You got Divinia. Is she better replacement for Diviner? Depends on your team. You run Ishbala, Diviner, Infernus, Mercy. Sounds fine. But yeah, that'd be fine instead of Diviner. The only time you might want to use Diviner instead is if you're specifically up against... Never mind. I was going to say if you're specifically up against Mana Drain, but I forgot it has Mana Drain as well. But yeah, it's perfectly fine in the place of it then. It's a barrier. It's a barrier. Let's see. We'll go... And that's stretching it a little bit too far. Okay, we'll go and take the red. Throw the Infernus. And get the secure kill on the HP buffer so we don't have to deal with it. And wait, could I have already won? Probably. I think I had Divine Ishbala alignment and then got rid of it. And then we just kill it with anything. And that'll be match. Hello, Denovin! Welcome! Also, that reminds me, how is our current ingot situation going? I haven't used them all day. Let's go see how we're doing on them. Let's go click back. Let's go craft all of our lower rarity ones. We did the pet, right? Double check. Yep, okay. Let's go check our mail. What's in here? Defense rewards. Thank you very much. A little bit of souls. It adds up, though. The amount of time it takes us to claim it, though, we could have just gone and did Fair Shra for like 5 seconds and gained the same amount. Or a few seconds. Anyways, what was I looking for? Completely forgot now. Fail. Wow. Oh, yeah, ingots. Soul Forge. Troops. Not troops. Other. Go craft a bunch of rare ingots. And do this up to 10 of them. Wow. Quite a few. Go craft all those. And let's go into our hero menu. Go to class. Not class. Go to troop menu. Go to weapons. And go to our legendary weapons. I mean, our rare weapons. Do it based on rarity. And now we scroll down very slowly, and then go see what rare ones we have to upgrade. I think we only have like 4 left or something. We're almost done with rares. Then we have to move up to ultra rare, of course. Now be a little slow, so we keep getting slower and slower the higher we go. But yeah, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We currently only have 5 left. Technically 4 because I believe this is about to max out one of them. So let's just go for. I don't think it matters much. Let's go for Lance, weapon upgrade, maxed out. And there we go. And if we could find 5 more, we will have another weapon maxed, and then we'll only need 4 more rare weapons at the moment, and then we're done. So probably by maybe the end of this week, who knows? Depends how much I play this weekend. But yeah, we're pretty close to having all the rare weapons done too. It'll be a while before we get ultra rare done, and it's gonna be even way longer until we get epics done. And in the current state of the game, never mind. Yeah, in the current state of the game, we're not getting anything fully maxed other than ultra rares anytime soon. The ultra rare ones, I might be semi-close after I open like thousands of ultra rare. I mean, as soon as I open like thousands of gem keys or something. But as far as Epic Plus, until they add them into VIP keys and other stuff, it'll be a long while before we get these things maxed. They would need to add it to event keys, they would need to add it to VIP keys, and they would need to add more ways of really obtaining them. I still don't think a single person has a legendary one yet, and there's like, wow, like 50 legendary weapons or something. Not to mention there's over a dozen mythic weapons now, plus they're going to keep adding them with new hero classes, plus they're probably going to add a new Dawnbringer eventually. Or, you know, like a real mythic weapon. Squirrels! I know, there's so many squirrels everywhere! Squirrel! How come you're upgrading your weapons the way you are? What do you mean by that? As far as the lower rarity weapons, it doesn't matter which ones you upgrade it. You upgrade them based on which ones you need for kingdom upgrades. Though if you have a excessive surplus like I do, you just throw into literally anything. And other than that, ultra rare weapons you upgrade based on which ones you need for kingdom upgrades. Epic weapons, you do the exact same thing. Legendary weapons, you upgrade based on which ones are best, which is basically Divine Protector or Mang. And mythic weapons, you do the same thing, whichever one is best, which is currently none of them. It'll be probably whatever the new Dawnbringer is whenever they bring it into the game. Which is why I'm not bothering to spend my mythic ingots yet, because of course they're really rare. And the benefits you get off a Dawnbringer is particularly low for a weapon, so I just figured I'd wait it out until we get a better one. Yeah, I don't know. Dawnbringer, obviously it would be useful with the extra stats. And at the moment, it is technically the best thing to put mythic ingots in. I just personally feel like there'll be a even better one eventually. Because even though it's the current best, it's not particularly good with them. Okay, we'll go and just go for double kill there. Apparently triple kill. Hello, Mark Punk. Welcome. Most people are doing them into higher rarity. I personally don't feel like it's good to do that. If I'm not mistaken, level 11 requires... level 11, level 12, or level 13 Kingdom requires you to have like a ridiculous amount of max weapons. I think it's like 4, if I'm not mistaken. I forget what it was. There's a list of it somewhere on the forum. I actually have it a screenshot of it as well, like the full list thingy. Well, not a screenshot, but, you know, like an image little thingy. But, I've been meaning to cover a video on it, too. Just haven't really bothered getting around to it yet. But, next order of business as far as major videos is probably going to be the one going over every hero class in the game. What's my thoughts on the, Dragonator 8000 weapon? It's an okay weapon. I would not bother putting your ingots into it, though. It is a decent weapon. It's just not that decent. Yeah, there's a lot of teams with +5 at the moment. I haven't seen anything above +5 though yet. Okay, let's go and double kill those. Guardian Furnace down. But yeah, let me actually go bring that list up real quick. I'll go bring it on screen. We can go over it real quick right now. Where is it? Where is it? What did I name it? Where did I even put it? There it is, found it. Okay, let me bring it on screen real quick for you guys. I don't think I've ever gone over this list, even on stream. We will be doing a video on it eventually, but... where is it? Image. There it is. Browse. And I'm looking for the list. If I would have remembered what I named it, I could have just clicked right on it immediately. Where'd it go? I believe it started with K, because Kingdom. Might be why I'm not finding it, because it's so thin. Alphabetical order, how do you work? There you are. And there it is. Okay, let's go bring this on screen. I need to enlarge it. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, you guys can read that, right? Yeah, I would definitely need to enlarge it, that's for sure. Wow, that is small. Yeah, you guys could totally read that. Okay, we're gonna need to find a better way of enlarging this. Is there a way to ratio enlarge it? That'd be a lot easier to do. 1 second. Image. It's not it. Properties. Transform. You don't have like a double in size, triple in size. Edit transform. The position size. Oh, I could change its pixelation size. Let me add 1 0 to both. And that will 10 times the size of this thing. What? It didn't make it larger. What? It made it the exact same size. It doesn't make any sense. What? That doesn't make any sense. What? Huh? I'm confused. Okay. You know what? Let's just change it manually. We'll get this to work eventually. Just have to keep dragging it. Problem is its screen is like so far over. But we'll just keep dragging it over and over again. And that should be big enough. Okay, that should be readable now. So let's start going over this. But yeah, you guys probably know most of the lower ones. But what I was mainly referring to is where to go? But yeah, let's go over the ones that are like kind of coming after the 10s real quick. So the next one that's not obtainable that we can't really see. Upgrade a kingdom to 20 troops to level 20, which means you would have to have every single thing in the game like fully maxed out and everything. Upgrade class to level 20, meaning the class would need to be in the kingdom, which we already need for one of the previous ones, but then it would also have to be fully max leveled, which is pretty easy. And upgrade a kingdom pet to 10, that's not the one I was referring to though. Where'd it go? There's something like really early on here related to weapons. Seriously, where did it go? Unlock 3 traits in hero class, Collect 4 weapons, that's not the one I thought it was though. Oh, I thought it was a lot earlier than that. There it is, that's the one I was referring to. I thought it was way earlier though. But you'd have to have 3 fully upgraded weapons, which takes such a long amount of time to do. We even have 2 of them already as well, too. If I'm not mistaken, you need it for 7. Or is it 8? Yeah, fully upgrade 2 kingdom weapons at level 8. That's still one of the other issues that a lot of people are having right now, too. And I've been doing that on all mine just to make sure for all the future level kingdoms that we just have it. But that's probably one of the more annoying ones, too. What level do you actually need 1 fully maxed? Because I believe there is a point where you actually need 1 weapon fully maxed out. Collect a weapon from a kingdom. Fully upgrade a weapon from the kingdom for level 5. That one can be a little annoying if there's not a low rarity weapon within the kingdom. I believe most do have a rare or lower. But I believe there are a few of them that don't have a rare nor a common. Where ultra rare, if at best, is like the lowest one. Yeah, power level 5 is where it really comes to be annoying. 5, 8, and 13 is where they are currently. Like the main 3 roadblocks for it. With 5 and 8, of course, being the relevant ones at the moment. 13 is still a little whiles away. Though, once we do start getting above 10 stars, they do go quite a bit quicker. Because we get one almost every new troop that comes into game. For 11 stars, actually, once we get 10 stars, we instantly get 11 stars, because 11 stars is pretty easy to do. So, even though 9 stars is currently the max, the second we start getting 10-star kingdoms, we already have 11 stars. So, that's a thing. And then every new troop we get thereafter is a whole nother star level. So, we'd have, every single one. It goes from 21, then 22, then 23, then 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and then 29. There's not even a jump again. But they will be adding more in the future. They already have the kingdom set up that max is currently epic rarity, but it will go even higher than that to some point in the future. But yeah, every single time after that, you only need a 1 increase. Whereas before, prior to this, it jumps from like 2, I believe, every single time at minimum. Sometimes even 4. Like it goes from 2 to 4 to 8 to 12. So basically every time it jumps by 2 to 16 to 20. But then once we finally reach 20, which is where we're pretty much almost at now, I only need a 1 additional one for every single star level. And it goes quite a bit quicker with every piece of new content that they add. But yeah, anyways, that's that. And I will be going over this full list in detail later on. But if you guys have anything in particular that you wanted to bring to my attention or mention, just let me know about it. But yeah, obviously that's not too much of an explanation on it, but if there was any questions, just let me know. How long have I been playing? Since the game launched on PC, which was November of 2014. So 3.5 years. Yeah, I've been playing since launch. I've only been doing this channel for about 2 years, though. Okay, we'll go and let's put the Ubistet down. Throw in Furnace, go from there. Oh no, there's no way I could do that longer stream on 4th of July. Also, I'm probably going to be doing stuff on 4th of July, so I'm going to be busy already with other stuff. I'm not fully certain if I have a stream even on 4th of July or not. I'll probably know like the day before. Or the week before, somewhere around there. Oh, actually, technically, it already is the week before, isn't it? But probably sometime by, I want to say by Monday, I'd kind of know. Wait, isn't that like one day before? I think it is. But yeah, I won't really know until like excessively last minute. Yeah, probably about Monday, which is actually 2 days before. But yeah, I don't know if I'll have a stream on that day. Because that's, of course, an American holiday, 4th of July. And we'll go move that over. Go take another blue. Gotta go kill this treasure gnome before he gets all the manas. I don't know why I bothered with a poke. He actually has full mana now. If we lose because I poked him, that would have been the hugest fail ever. There should be enough damage to kill. Oh, stream went back. The invisible treasure gnome kill. Now you see him, now you don't. That's funny. Yeah, the stream kind of cut out for a second. Anyways, let's go and throw in Furnace into the Ubistet. And that's pretty much matched. There we go. Oops, this said Steam is back instead of stream. That's a fail. Steam is back! Also, how far are we to next level? Should almost be right on top of it. What are we at? 95 to 96, right? Yes. Games. No, that's not where it is. Hero. Class. Priest. Info. Yeah, we're only... What is that? 7? 7. Yeah, 7 more battles away. And it'll be good to go. I meant stream. Stream. It went down for a second. Apparently not that long, though. Because no one said a single thing about it. I went down for like 3 seconds. We'll go take the red over. Get an Furnace down. Yeah, hero classes are very, very quick to level initially. They start slowing down at 1,000. It becomes really evident at about 1,050 to 1,100 plus. He just got a good cast there. I was going to go for that. I should have won for that the previous turn, actually. I didn't realize he had a Diviner's Follow of his own. Ooh, stretch. Okay, let's go get an Oobstit down. Go from there. Oh, wait, I said next gnome I would, the lag, did, distract me. But I forgot, I did say next gnome I'd give out a code. Let me go give out another code. So let me go do that right now. Let's go with coffee. She loves her coffee. So she gave us a coffee code. I never drank coffee. Oh no, never really cared for it. I'll save that. Put that into right there. Not where you put it. Put it right there. Double check that it even works. And go from there. Boom, boom. I'm not a robot. And does it work? Yes, it does. Perfect. Okay. So now that it works, let's go put it into the thing below me. And then let's go put it into our chat as well. So put it right there. Do that. Very nice. Go and move that over. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Put it right there. Click OK. And done. Okay, so let me go give you guys this into global chat so you guys can just copy paste it if you so choose. So there it is. Boom and boom. And now let's go and get the last bit of our EXP. Or at least start working towards it. But yeah, we're still about like 4 to 5 hours of grinding away. Probably more towards 4. It depends what method we specifically use. We were doing a couple of the slower teams, like when we were messing around with the monster team and stuff like that. Oh no, what are you doing? What do you think you're doing? Weapon's a lot weaker now, too. Oh, so why am I hitting Ubistat? Well, I guess that's important, because he could try double killing us. But I don't have an easier way of countering him other than just, like, you know, because we don't have Ubistat of our own. But we should be fine. The recovery. Okay, let's go and throw that onto that. And just Inference it down. Dead. Even if it didn't, Burn would have done it. Should we go advertise the global chat? No, we're going to be ending out soon. If we were streaming a little bit longer, I probably would. Or probably ending in the next 20 minutes or so. Probably. It is possible that the redeem code site crashes sometimes. Because it has traffic of over 100 people normally going there at one time. Sometimes like hundreds of people. So, yeah, that does happen from time to time. Just try refreshing it and just wait like 5 minutes or a few minutes. Maybe not too long because it could be redeemed by then. But, yeah, that happens occasionally. Okay, we'll go and throw Inference down. The traffic on that page is like 0, and then when the redeem code comes out, it goes to like hundreds instantly. I'll go to just do that. And, what do we even take? I guess we just skull it. And then it dies to burn, assuming it doesn't get unburned. Of course it gets unburned. Really? Right before the final end of the battle, you just cleanse yourself. I normally use Purple Infinite Loop for Purple Day, which is any Alamagrim team, preferably with Infernus. Other alternatives would be to use Glaceon into Skull Spam of some kind, which is pretty decent. Put like a Stargazer on it and just keep spamming it. Oops, why did I take it that way? I could have 5 times it. I even saw that 5 times too, I just don't know why I didn't bother going for it. Okay, we'll go and just double kill all that. Get Infernus down. And is that about it? Get the kill. And dead. What are my thoughts on the Dragon 8000 weapon? Is it worth leveling up? No. Did I mention that earlier? But yeah, it's not worth upgrading. It's not worth getting its trait perk things on. It has okay perks, but it's not a good enough weapon to really bother with. Compared to the other legendary weapons. Yeah, no problem for the code. You thought daily tasks were going to replace your redeem codes. Now you get both? No, they weren't going to replace them. They just both exist. They were at never any point going to replace them. I just always mentioned them as it was something that the console had that PC Mobile didn't, which kind of made up for redeem codes. But that's not the case anymore. I have no control over that, though. I was just kind of mentioning that daily tasks were basically console's version of redeem codes, essentially, because they didn't have it. But now you guys don't have codes, and we now have daily tasks, so... It's not like you're getting less resources, it's just PC Mobile and Amazon are just getting more. And it's not that big a difference, it's just redeem codes. Most people don't even claim redeem codes. Like 99% of the player base has probably never redeemed a single code before. I'll go move that over. Throwing Furnace. Because the only way to really get codes is from Salty Stream and my stream are about the only ways they're really handed out for the most part. Very occasionally they'll hand it out in like global chat and stuff, but those are about the only two real mains of obtaining them. They are aware of multiple maps at once. I believe it is something they're considering on adding. It's been asked by them many times. I don't know if they're going to be... when they're going to be implementing it, but it does seem like something they will be implementing. They just don't know how they want to implement it yet, or what the scaling will be on it. Because obviously they can't make like opening 10 maps be 10 times better than a normal map. It would have to scale in a certain way. Maybe like 3 times better, and even then, would it be too good value, or would it not, or... like, they just really need to find a way to balance it. It's the main thing they're doing. Their biggest concern is they make maps so good, using multiple at once, that no other piece of content would be worth doing other than maps. Which could potentially happen. Could you imagine being able to get like 100 to 200 gems per hour via maps? Which you probably could. Even if they only doubled it, you'd be able to get 120 per hour via maps if you had the maps available. Okay, this better not miss or we lose the gnome. Okay, good, it didn't. So we'll just go for the kill. Come on, Vault Key, or anything that's not complete trash. I got 3 event keys earlier. Not during the stream, but earlier as in off-stream. Which is the best drop he has other than a Vault Key. I still have not gotten a Vault Key in, gosh, so long off of one of them when it's not the event. I think since like the first week that ever came out. Let's see. 100 souls, and we're still not getting anytime soon, but we did get a double level up. Look at that. I've never actually seen a double level up this late in the game. A level 96 priest next to a level 1279 hero. Very nice. And a gnome as well. Now let's go for green, make them all even, or almost even, kind of, close enough. More even than they were before. And there we go. Now we just have to get 4 more levels on our hero class and we'll be good to go. And then we start gaining 2 life to all allies per turn. It's gonna feel weird switching into a Titan team soon. Or a Giant team, I should say. Because we'll be using that probably for the rest of the weekend after we max this. Some kind of weird Giant team with Ural and Fire Giant or something. I believe we still haven't gotten a pet for Giant bonus yet, either. Hopefully we get that soon. Collect my tribute? What, did I not collect tribute? Is it just blinking at us and I didn't bother taking it? Let me see. I just crashed the game. Oh, no, I didn't. Never mind. What's it doing? Come on, load. And what do we get? 9 tribute. Not too bad. Oh, did I not even bother taking the redeem code? But yeah, redeem code below. Coffee thing. Use it on gemsawar.com underneath the game code section. Invite code found underneath any options, and it gives the same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,500 gold. And apparently we get the 1 event key too because of the level up. That wasn't from the code though. And there we go. Also, just out of habit, I just always feel the need to open one. Come on, ingot. Ooh, King Mikhail. I don't need more copies of that, but sweet. Nice. That could have been a new legend during a other key opening, though. Oh, well, let's keep going. Yeah, there's a lot of pets still currently not in the game, and they're adding them very slow, like only one per month. They really should add them a bit quicker. I feel like they should be adding hero classes and pets a bit quicker. Both of them should be... Well, pets in particular should be a lot quicker. Hero classes should be once a month, but I believe they're doing it like once every 6 weeks or so. And pets should be like every week or every other week, like a new one. Maybe every other week, I guess. But currently, I believe it's once a month. Kind of like how mythics are. It makes sense to have mythics that way, though. Because you need to accumulate the resources. I guess to a degree, it makes sense that they have pets that way, too. Because they want people to actually spend gems on it. But still, we'll still eventually find them again to spend gems on it. If people did want to spend gems on it. Okay, we'll go and get over a mana accumulated there. Throw a double hit down. The giant pet is not even almost cute. Let's see, what does it look like? Let me see. Giant pet, giant pet. Also, let me double check to confirm what next week's pet is as well. I believe it is Strix bonus. I mean, not Strix. I mean, Suncrest. See, is that the giant pet? Let's see. Pet type giant, yes. Let's see, what does it look like? It looks like a bearded man with fiery eyes, with a fiery axe. It looks more like a troop than an actual pet. He also has really deformed hands. Actually, no, only one of his hands is deformed. It looks like he's half human, half deformed hand. But it does look really weird. It looks like he has 3 fingers. A claw finger and like a not even pinky that's off-centered, weirdly finger thing. His other hand it's doing something weird. It's doing something very weird. That frog prince actually looks pretty cool. It's a giant toad with a crown on its head. Anyways, what am I looking for? I'm looking for the Strix one, or whatever it's called, Suncrest. Oh, what? Next week is cosmetic. Oh, I see. It's a 4th of July pet. Interesting. It's a little freedom, that's funny. It's a 4th of July pet. A bald eagle. That's what that is. I lied. It's not actually even Strix. It's actually just cosmetic. It's the first ever cosmetic pet added to the game. And they're doing it for 4th of July. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll go and take the green over. It's funny that 4th of July actually falls perfectly on Pet Day. Alright, we're gonna move the purple over. Throwing a furnace down. See you later, Demon Angel. Have a good day. Yeah, I'll probably be heading off myself soon. So if you guys still have any other questions that you want me to go over, let me know. I'll make sure to do so. With the ingots added to gem keys, you guess it's no longer worth bothering with VIP keys. At the current moment in time, gem keys are the best key in the entire game. It's basically pointless to even bother opening VIP keys at the moment. Like, if they haven't buffed VIP keys by the time next Mythic comes out, I'm probably just going to be throwing gem keys the entire time. If I happen to not get it within however many gem keys I have. It's basically pointless to bother with VIP keys right now. To a degree, event keys as well, but still, you kind of have to do event keys just because there are events where you need to, like this event, where it's just insanely good value to do so, even though ingots aren't in the drop table. But, more often not, gem keys are the only gem-related key now that's actually worth even doing. This will be changed in the future, to some degree, but at the current moment in time, they are the best key. And to a degree, even if you... they're always the best key, if and only if you don't have every ultra rare related thing max. So if you don't have every runic, you don't have every ultra rare ingot, and you don't have every ultra rare troop upgraded to mythic, or maxed out, then gem keys are always the best. But now that they're the only key with ingots in it, they just became even better, to the degree that they're the only key you should really ever bother with, as far as actually spending gems on. As far as spears, obviously you throw the spears of everything when you should, but as far as like actually spending gems on a key, gem keys are the only one worth it at the moment. And of course you'd want to do it in bulks of 50, so that you save, it's only 9 gems each instead of 10 if you do it in bulks of 50. Oh, you have 400k souls, very nice. You're almost there. Yeah, the grind to Dawnbringer is long, but worth it. It's always going to be an insanely good weapon. There might be a case where it's not the best weapon in the entire game anymore. To a degree, it kind of already did get outshadowed by Divine Protector in a way. But it's still always one of the absolute best. It doesn't matter what changes they make, it's always going to be among one of the best, if not the best, for certain situations, as far as weapons are concerned. It's also, to this day, still the best arena weapon in the game. Yeah, twitch.tv/infinity+2 is where the Q&A will be. I believe they're doing it this Sunday night, if I'm not mistaken. It says on the forum the exact day. I actually forget what it is off the top of my head. Yeah, I believe it's Sunday night they're doing the Q&A stream. Which, if they are, we'll report back on Monday with all the info of what they went over. They're mainly going over 3.5 stuff and answering all of our questions and all that. They already gathered all the questions. I don't think she actually compiled what she's answering, though. Let me go double check. I didn't check the forum for that. She said that she was going to go compose a list, but I don't know if she actually got around to that yet. Let me go double check. Does anyone know Salty posted a list of questions they're going to be answering? They already accumulated all the questions. I don't know if she posted it yet, though. Let me see. Did Salty post... So without further ado, here's our rough schedule in the Q&A. Okay, here's what you'll be going over. Let's see what it says. We will be covering all new features implemented in 3.5. First, we will talk about the development process behind the hero classes and our upcoming plans. So 3.6 discussion is probably going to be mentioned. Then we will speak on weapons and answer many of your questions. We will cover ingots, what our plans are with ingots, and whether we will be adding them to VIP chests or legendary tasks or to event keys. Cough, cough. She didn't say that there, but they should. We will also be talking about what we plan to do with older weapons. So we're finally going to, again, answer on that, finally. And how we would like to make them available again in the future. After that, we will tackle the Kingdom Power rework. That's going to be a long discussion. And why we felt it was necessary to revamp. Which is kind of obvious. There was a lot of dead content in the game, and they kind of just did that to revive it. Though it did make it needlessly harder in some ways. If you are lucky, we will give away some 3.6 spoilers. They're definitely going to give away 3.6 spoilers. We have some announcements I think you will be very happy about. When we do this, we'll also discuss some lore questions posted earlier. At the end of the stream, we will open the floor for 10 to 15 minutes for a question, free for all. Please remember that we will not answer questions that we have in the past, or those that are excessively rude. Thank you. I cannot wait to see you there. Okay, but yeah, that's all the things they're going to be going over. And, of course, a bunch of the questions that we gave them. Let's see. If you keep going with the current rate of 100k souls per day, yeah, you'll have it pretty quick. But only take 2 weeks or under. Or at that point, almost just like 1 more week. That's a pretty easy goal to set, though. At most, it's only going to take 5 hours per day. Though depending on what team you're using, that can be done in as little as 2 hours if you have a double fair straw related team with Umbra Wolf. But it's still pretty quick even without it. Even just doing an arena could do it in probably about 5 to 6 hours per day. That is quite a bit of time to put towards it still. It is for the best weapon in the game. Hardest to obtain one. Most people spread it out over months though, of grinding it out, instead of just finishing out in a week or two. So it is technically possible to get Dawnbringer in under a week if you were like excessively diligent about it, but it would just take way too much time out of a week. Okay, we'll go and throw that there. And just super stick kill it. How's the priest class going? Level 96. Halfway to 96 if I'm not mistaken. We're almost there. We're getting there. Got about 4 hours of grinding left on it, and then that should pretty much be it. So yeah, basically by the end of the day is the goal. And then from there we use Titan for the rest of tomorrow. And we'll be good to go. Get this class to level 100, get Titan to level 70. And then next week get Titan to level 100. And yeah, then we'll be good to go. We'll have Titan for Invasion maxed out with all of its things. And we can just roll through all of that. So that's pretty much what the game plan is. For the most part. Let's see. Will this work on Xbox One? The redeem code, no. Redeem code works on every platform except the console version. Console versions. 3.6, we just had an update. 3.6, I believe, is 2 months from now. Not next month, but the following month. No date has been confirmed for it. But I believe they're going to push it before everyone gets back for the holidays. Or, you know, from spring break. Or summer break, I mean. But yeah, I believe end August is what they're aiming for next patch. No date has been confirmed, though. To any degree. It could be even earlier than that. Could be later. How many points do you lose if you don't use the all 4 color troops? You lose at maximum 50%. The amount of points you lose is based on how far your guild has upgraded your guild sentinel thingies. So, I would end up losing 50% per color I didn't use. Whatever your bonus is here, per color that you don't use, you're losing that many percent. So I'm gaining 200% extra points for using 4 purple today. But if I was only using 3 purple, I'd only be gaining 150% extra points. So that's a pretty hefty thing to be losing. Earlier on in the game, it doesn't matter as much because your number might be like 35,000 or 40,000 here. Which if you're using only 1 less, of course you're losing less from specifically using 1 other color. So if it increases your win rate by a lot, it doesn't hurt you as much. But this late in the game, you tend to always use pure colors because every color that you don't use that isn't pure, you're losing a whole 50% every time. And if you're only using 2, you're losing 100 whole % bonus. So basically a third of your points are just being thrown away from not using pure color. What is the best tank for a red day? Probably your hero class using Titan, or your hero class using Assassin, or your hero class using one of those main 2, I would say. Yeah, probably either Assassin with level 70 or higher, or Dragon Guard with the traits, which everyone had available this week. But yeah, one of those 2 would probably work out best. Other than that, as far as red tanks, you tend to use Dark Maiden into anything in order to feed its HP. Trying to think of what else actually works for a red tank. I believe Lava Elemental, but that's more of an early game kind of thing. There are a few reductions in it, but personally I would say Assassin fully maxed would be your best bet. If you have Assassin fully traded and you have him at least level 70, with his 30% dodge and his 10% chance to instant kill off his ability, it's very, very useful. You don't see me using Assassin much yet, just because I kind of have it on the back burner, but Assassin is among one of the best classes in the game right now, even though I personally haven't been using it. It's just Divines in this team at the moment is just way superior, but if they ever start nerfing Divine or add a hard counter to it, probably going to go all in on Assassin, because Assassin Skull Spam is like ridiculous right now. If you have fully max level Assassin and you just go into Skull Spam, you pretty much just auto win in like 2 casts. It'd be pretty funny. I really want to get around to it, but we need max Assassin first, and of course my main priority right now is max, it takes a while to level these things, but my main priority is max Priest and max Titan. But anyways guys, I'll pretty much wrap it up for now. We will be back later today at about 7 hours from now, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is about 7 hours from now. A little bit less. But we'll be back then. We'll do Purple Guild War Day. We'll be doing, going over basically everything we normally do. And hopefully by then we will have almost max level class. I don't know how much I'll be doing in between then and now. Might take a little nap in between, eat, you know, normal things. And go from there. But yeah, we'll be doing that a little bit later. We'll have the same stream as always tomorrow as well. 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Times, 3 hours prior to now as well. For tomorrow, we'll have a couple redeem codes then too. Just if you guys want some few extra resources, then we'll just be doing kind of Q&A thing of our own where we'll just be answering anything, questions you guys may have. But anyways, guys, hope you really enjoy your weekends. Hope you enjoy 4th of July. Any of you that are going to be celebrating it next week. I know it's a little bit early to kind of be saying that, but who knows? I might not be seeing some of you. Some people go on vacation and stuff a little bit earlier and stuff like that. What's a good Assassin Skull Spam team? I don't know one exactly off the top of my head, but you would definitely use Glaceon with it in most situations. You'd probably use Glaceon into one other troop that uses blue and then just kind of go from there. I don't think you would use a Bloodhammer for it anymore, but oh no, I haven't really had a lot of time to extensively test it yet. You could also go into more of the standard Skull Spam, like using a Mercy, Inferno King, Shegra, and stuff like that. But I don't know, it's still something I need to look into before I really mention anything too particular. But any of the standard Skull Spamming teams would probably be fine. Also, another pretty common one is Divine Ishbala into Forest Guardian. While I don't care for that one as much, it is pretty decent. Anyways, guys, I'll see y'all later. Thank you for coming down. Leave a like if you enjoyed. And goodbye, everyone.